World-Defying Dan God Chapter 3881, We Meet Again. We don't have to go out, please ask him to enter the restricted area. Even if what happens, we will solve it in this restricted area, and it won't spread. Xing Yanho said. Shen Gongzi, please also hide near us. Shen Shang also agrees that he can see that Xing Yanhu's courage is getting bigger and bigger. If the black bats really want to shoot, they will work together to kill the black bats. That was the king-level strong man beside the third prince, maybe the empire arranged to protect him. If you really kill the black bat, the consequences are very serious. Shen Shang has been hidden, and he will always monitor Xing Yanhu's conversation. The black bat was invited into the luxurious living room. Xing Yanhu, Heian and Li Bo are already waiting in the living room. There is a bat hanging upside down on the arm of the black bat. Obviously it is his flying mount, and it is also a king-level demon creature. Shen Shang also talked to Xing Yanhu before. Huya, I haven't seen you for a long time, but how are you doing recently? Black Bat smiled. Although he was middle-aged, he gave a very old-fashioned feeling. It's okay, you can eat and sleep well. Xing Yanhu smiled. Master Black Bat, what brings you the wind? I heard that Bai Yanqing's daughter has a marriage contract with your eldest grandson Yi Wuqing. Black Bat asked. It has been lifted. Xing Yanhu pretended to be puzzled and sighed. It was lifted by their side. I don't know why I want to dissolve the engagement. Yi Wuqing doesn't talk much even though he talks less, but a good boy, his talent is also very good. Although the black bat already knew it, he still pretended to be surprised. After he was surprised, he laughed. Seeing the black bat laughing, Xing Yanhu frowned. Master Black Bat, is this funny? Xing Yanhu asked. Hu Yi is really lucky. As the master of Spark City, Bai Yanqing should have been loyal to our Great Flame Empire, who would have betrayed Great Flame and enemies of the three princes of the Royal Flame Palace. Now he and his daughter have become wanted criminals. Black After the Manta finished speaking, he took out 2 wanted warrants. The portraits of Bai Yanqing and Bai Shu are painted on it, colorful and very realistic. Shen Shang, who was hiding in a door in the living room, was secretly surprised, not expecting the 3 princes to move so fast. This is also the same as he had guessed before. The royal family gave up Bai Yanqing. He did not cooperate with the 3 princes and would indeed be regarded as a betrayal. Bai Yanqing has already gone to the imperial city, but in the end he was treated as a wanted criminal, and now he has fled with his daughter. Ah, I didn't expect that Baicheng Lord was such a person. Xing Yanhu sighed. Hu Yi, I heard that you have some difficulties recently. I can show you a clear way. Black Bat Road said. Thank you Lord Black Bat. Xing Yanhu pretended to be very happy and quickly clenched his fists. Your granddaughter Yi Wawa, shouldn't you have a marriage contract yet? It's true that my master's 3 princes have some problems in cultivation recently, and there is always a bottleneck. If you can let Yi Wawa marry my master, help him, Hu Yi is the master's benefactor. Black Bat smiled. This is a great opportunity. Xing Yanhu was furious in his heart, and his most beloved granddaughter was even stared at by the 3 princes. He knew that the royal family who practiced evil demons misrepresented them, and the women who used them as training aids would be tortured miserably. And these things are rarely circulated, because the royal family will use the greatest power to keep such things secret. The female families usually stared at by royal children are similar to those of Bai Yanqing. Bai Yanqing and Xing Yanhu, although they both have a status, they still have a powerful royal family on their heads. Only people with a status like Bai Yanqing can cultivate better daughters in every aspect. By the way, I also heard that the flower was poisoned by poison, and it was cured by a young boy named Shen Shang, right? Black Bat asked. After the incident of Shen Shang at the dinner was spread, as long as the seniors of the major forces understand and speculate a little, he will know that he cured the leaves and flowers. The Yi family also has Yi Chang, a traitor, so the Black Bat knows more about it. Thank you Lord Black Bat for your concern. Xing Yanhu just smiled politely. Does Lord Hu agree to marry Yi Wawa to my host? Hai Bat asked again. As long as you agree to this matter and arrest Bai Yanqing's father and daughter, my host can protect you from the Yi family. Xing Yanhu frowned slightly. These 3 princes were so greedy, not only asked him to marry Yi Wawa, but also wanted him to catch Bai Shu. Hu Yi, you don't need to say more about your situation at this time. Now the emperor wants to cut you. My master will pay you a lot, Black Bat said again. Xing Yanhu and Shen Shang sneered in their hearts. They did not believe that the 3 princes would protect the Yi family. It's not a secret, Spark City was given to my host. Soon, this city will be taken over by my host. Black Bat smiled. So my host will surely keep Hui. Xing Yanho completely understood that it turned out that he and Bai Yanqing were out of luck just because the emperor of the Great Yan Empire wanted to give the city to the three princes. This also shows that the three princes are about to be kicked out of the imperial city. The battle in the royal family affected his Yi family, and even Yi Wawa got married, which made Xing Yanho extremely angry. He has fought against demons and spirits for many years to protect the Great Flame Empire, but now he gets this kind of ending. If I don't agree, Xing Yanho said. No, you must agree. Yi Wawa will marry my host anyway today, and Yi family voluntarily agreed. No one forced you, this matter must be upright. The Black Bat stood up and raised his mouth. There was a smirk. What do you want to do? Xing Yanho got angry. You have been poisoned. If you do not detoxify, you will definitely die. Black Bat smiled and said. After you die, Yi Chang will take charge of Yi Wawa and marry her to my host. Xing Yanho was furious, and at the same time he felt himself poisoned. Li Bo and Heian were also motionless. They also felt a slight numbness in their bodies, making them unable to feel strong. Sorry, my little bat accidentally put a fart, causing you to be poisoned. Really sorry, ha ha ha. The Black Bat smiled proudly. Yes, that young man named Shen, where are you going? Call him out to help you detoxify. Xing Yanho, they all knew that Shen Shang was nearby, but they did not dare to call Shen Shang out, because it would hurt him. They all know that Shen Zhang's consciousness is powerful, but the cultivation level is very low, and he can't beat the Black Bat at all. He only hoped that Shen Shang hurried to find Yi Wei, and then fled the Yi family with his important children. They really didn't expect that the Black Bat would start like this, and it used a very strange magic poison. Master Black Bat, we meet again. Shen Shang suddenly came out of a door in the living room and smiled. Do you like this site? Donate here. World Defying Dan God Chapter 3882, Loyal Dog. When the Black Bat saw Shen Shang and heard his words, he was very puzzled. What does it mean to meet again? He has never seen Shen Shang. We have met before, Black Bat asked. He was not afraid of Shen Shang at all, because in his view, this little boy was only able to detoxify at best, but he could not beat him as a king-level strong man. Black Bat has never heard that a teenager can beat the king. Master Black Bat is really something for the nobles to forget. We only met a while ago. Please also think about it, Master Black Bat. Shen Shang laughed. Suddenly, the Black Bat thought the boy was a little bit interesting, because he was not afraid of him at all. He only thought that Shen Shang did not know that he was a human king, so he was so calm. We really haven't seen each other. The Black Bat really thought back. Ah, okay, I blame the kid for being a nameless pawn, not remembered by the adults. Shen Shang sighed in disappointment. Please also ask Master Shen to give some hints. The Black Bat really wanted to know when he had seen this young man. Shen Shang is very handsome. If this kind of appearance is seen by the old lady in the royal family, he will definitely grab it and go back to the bed. So for the face of Shen Shang, the Black Bat thinks that as long as he has seen it once, he will definitely be impressed. It is impossible to forget such a handsome young boy. I think about it, how can I make Lord Black Bat remember it? Shen Shang thought for a moment, then suddenly released 6 magic mirrors. The 6 god mirrors suddenly flew to the top of the Black Bat and became larger. The huge mirror faced the ground, reflecting a golden light, forming a seal that enveloped the Black Bat. The Black Bat was shocked at once, because he could feel that the seal was very strong and could actually trap him. Shen Shang immediately began to help Xing Yanho detoxify them. His 6 magic mirrors could not hold it for long. The ability of the 6 god mirrors has a lot to do with his cultivation. His cultivation is not strong enough, and the power generated is limited. Fortunately, there are dragon souls in the 6 god mirrors. From time to time, the dragon souls burst out with a powerful consciousness, impacting the soul of the Black Bat. It's you who saved Bai Yanqing and Bai Shu. The Black Bat remembered, and he was shocked inside. Such a powerful young boy should not be an unknown. You can send out the powerful things at this time. What is the origin of this? Who are you? The Black Bat shouted in panic as he stormed the enchantment. If Shen Shang really helped Xing Yanho detoxify them, then the Black Bat must be more and more fierce today. I am Shen Shang, don't Master Black Bat know. Shen Shang smiled and said that he had helped Xing Yanho detoxify. Xing Yanho immediately took a large knife from the storage bag. The black bat was shocked again. Shenshong detoxification was so fast. Because even if he wanted to detoxify himself, it would take several hours. Who is this boy? What is the origin? The black bat secretly fears in his heart. This terrible teenager must have a strong elder behind it, even a powerful force. The black bat has followed the three princes for many years. In the Great Flame Empire, what kind of young Junji has never seen, but it is the first time he has seen this young man like this. Especially the ability to solve the magic poison is simply amazing. After only 2 or 3, Shenshong helped Xing Yanho to solve the magic poison, and then he took out the orb that came from the Bat Magic Dragon Emperor. Seeing this orb, the black bat shuddered, because at first glance it was known that it was terrible. You can't kill me, Black Bat roared. If you kill me, the three princes will not let you go. Your Yi family will be shoveled immediately. I didn't say I want to kill you. It's not good to kill someone. Shenshong laughed. We just intend to catch you. After talking, Shenshong controlled the orb and shot a beam of light. At the same time, he controlled the 6 god mirrors to close the enchantment. Orba's attack only acts as a distraction. But this kind of interference is very fatal, enough for Xing Yanho, Heian and Li Bo to win the black bat. The black bat originally wanted to grow bigger, but was trembling with the dragon spirit inside the 6 magic mirrors. The black bat was caught an ***** by Xing Yanho with a special chain, making it difficult to break free. Although my black bat is a dog of the 3 princes, it is an important dog for him. The so-called beating dogs to see the owner. If you kill me or torture me, it is equivalent to provoking the 3 princes. He will not let go past yours. The black bat can only desperately pull the banner of the 3 princes. Because he could feel Xing Yanho's anger, he was really afraid of being killed by Xing Yanho. Xing Yanho wanted to kill the black bats, but he quickly wiped out the idea. If the black bats were really killed, their Yi family would be destroyed immediately. Mr. Shen, what do you think should be done now? Xing Yanho asked. The black bat was surprised, and the Grand Prince asked for advice from a teenager. Hu Yi, I tell you what to do. Just let me go, and I will treat this as if it never happened. Black Bat said. I said it. Master Black Bat, you just said, you are a dog of the 3 princes, do you really think so? Shenshong asked. Yes, I am one of his dogs. You killed me, he will not be distressed, but his face will hurt. Royal children like him are very skin-conscious. Killing me is like hitting his face. Black Bat said. Who do you treat as a dog is not a dog. It's better to be my dog. Shenshong said, a hint of blue-red flames emerging from his fingertips. What are you going to do? Black Bat yelled in horror. After all, he was a strong human king. He knew that the bluish flame was strange and terrible. Xing Yanho, Li Bo and Heian are also secretly trembling, and just a trace of flames gives people such a feeling of fear. You are my Shen Zhang's dog from now on. Shenshong finished, pointing her finger at the black bat's forehead, and injecting the flame into the soul of the black bat. At this moment, the black bat suddenly felt Shen Zhang's terrifying consciousness, wrapped his soul, and a trace of flame was instantly smelted into his soul. The black bat was frightened and stupid. That consciousness was too terrifying. He had seen the Emperor Tianyan. The consciousness was almost negligible compared with Shenshong. Ah! The black bat screamed in pain. As long as your soul recognizes me as the master, you won't be in pain. Otherwise, this pain will torment you for many years. Shenshong sat on the chair, tilting her legs and smiling. You want to live, I need you to stay with the 3 princes. Xing Yanho took a deep breath. They felt relieved. They all felt very lucky to meet such a magical boy. Otherwise, they would not know how the Yi family really perished. Yi Wawa was outside the living room and yelled, Grandpa, Grandpa. Sister Baishu is here. She said there are important things to see you. Yi Wawa can freely enter and exit the restricted area, but now the door of the living room is tightly closed, and there are still enchantments inside, so she can't hear the screams of black bats. Baishu is here, indicating that Bai Yanqing wants to turn to the Yi family. World-Defying Dan God Chapter 3883, Baihualu. Baishu didn't come by himself. There was a hunched old man beside her. When Li Bo went out to meet Baishu, he could see at a glance that the humpback old man beside her was posing as Bai Yanqing. Bai Yanqing put on a human skin mask, and then dressed up as an old man with a hunchback, while Baishu also dressed as a middle-aged woman. They are now wanted and dare to enter Spark City, indicating that they are determined to turn to Xing Yanho. They could have gone so far, and with their abilities, they were not afraid of finding a backer. However, they still ventured back to the City of Sparks, to take refuge in Xingyanhou. It must be thinking of revenge, to fight the royal family. Bai Yanqing is usually very cautious and dare not make decisions with great risks easily, but now they turn to Xingyanhou, but there are great risks. The first is that they are very likely to be sold by Xingyanhou, even if they are not sold, but if they join Xingyanhou, they may be destroyed by the empire. Bai Yanqing and Bai Shu were both invited to the living room in the restricted area. After they came in, they saw the black bat kneeling on the ground, its face full of pain. Shen Shang was sitting in a chair next to him, drinking tea and watching the black bat endure the pain. The black bat did not succumb so quickly, which required him to be tortured for a while before he could be fully loyal to Shen Shang. Bai Yanqing and Bai Shu were surprised when they saw the miserable appearance of the black bat. This is a powerful servant beside the three princes, who now kneels on the ground so humbly, and is still tortured to death. I was right before, the royal family never regarded you as a person. You are not even a fart in their eyes. Shen Shang said. Although his words were difficult to listen to, Bai Yanqing and Bai Shu did not refute, because they really felt deeply. Bai Yanqing, my contribution to the Great Flame Empire is much higher than yours. However, they are thinking of destroying me. Xingyanhou said. Don't overestimate the royal family, they are careless. I have deeply realized it now. Bai Yanqing said. Hu Yi, from now on, please take care of my father and daughter. Have you been followed when you came? He Yan frowned. My men just came over and said that a team sent by the royal family was rushing to Yefu. Bai Yanqing and Bai Shu, their faces suddenly changed. We have been very careful. Bai Yanqing was quite guilty. If the team was really brought here, it would cause great trouble to the Yi family. Don't worry, we will have a way to deal with it. Xingyanhou quickly pacified Bai Yanqing. In any case, he will keep Bai Yanqing today. Our father and daughter should leave Yefu immediately. Can't hurt you. Bai Yanqing looked at the tortured black bat. If the royal family saw this scene, the Yi family was completely over. Don't worry, they should have come to Master Black Bat. Shen Shang laughed suddenly. Master Black Bat, did you say that? The black bat nodded quickly. Now he was tortured with fear, and his heart was gradually obeying, and he dared not defy Shen Shang anymore. Once there is a little thought, he will be very painful. He was just not used to it before, and was tortured by successive pains. He quickly adapted to it and now he has entered a state. Master, that squad just came to check on me. The three princes said before, if I hadn't gone back in a long time, they would send people over. Black Bat knelt on the ground and bowed to Shen Shang. Master, Black the Bat will be your loyal dog from now on. Both Bai Yanqing and Bai Shu were dumbfounded. They thought that Xingyanhou would torture the black bat and ask what happened. Unexpectedly, this black bat was so willing to be Shen Zhang's dog. He now understands what means Shen Shang used to make the black bat so obedient. You come back to the three princes, even if Yi Wawa has already entered Bayawadiandi. Shen Shang finished, and then looked at Bai Shu. There is also Bai Shu girl, who is also Bayawadiandi. See what he will do next move. Master, it's not good to be a disciple of Bayawadiandi. This is bad, especially when Bayawadiandi is known, they will be hostile to them. Black Bat quickly reminded. Shen Gongzi, that's true. Although I really want to join Bayawadiandi, I still have to pass the assessment. Bayawadiandi is very strict in this respect. If the fake is a disciple of Bayawadiandi, it will be blacklisted by Bayawadiandi. Bai Shu said quickly. It's no secret, I have talked with the Baihua landlord before, and she is willing to accept you in Wawa. What is evaluated is just a process. Shen Shang laughed. Relax, I am very familiar with Baihua Tiandi. Quote. If others said so, no one present would believe it. But what Shen Shang said, they had to believe, because this young man was amazing. Xiao Shanglan, who is in a world of flowers, is the master of Shen Shang, and soon came to him. Even if there is no such relationship as Xiao Shanglan, he can easily get to this by looking for Yan Zilin or Long Huishan. The black bat tidied up his appearance to make himself look more energetic, and then left Yefu. In the future, it was Heian, the gang leader of Heian, who was connected with him. In order not to be suspected by the three princes, they could not use a messenger to contact them. After the black bat left, Shen Shang immediately asked Li Bo to find Yi Wawa and Lin Yuya. Bai Yanqing continued to stay in Yefu, while Shen Shang took Baishu, Yahuahua and Lin Yuya to Baihualu. There is a Baihua building in Xingwo City. Yan Zilan said before that you can always go to Baihua building here to find her. Yan Zilan is still in Baihualu of Spark City. Baihualu is located in the northern area of Aa Xinghachang. It is not particularly tall, but it is very large. It is a row of paving and looks very strong. The Baihua building has just been built, so it looks very new. From the outside, it is a dozen-story building made of mahogany. But those are not really made of wood, but a solid stone material similar to mahogany. Yi Wawa, Baishu and Lin Yuya, they already knew each other, and they were also talking happily in the car at this time. After all, they are all more famous women in Spark City. Of course, Baishu and Yi Wawa were not very familiar with them, because she was from Taishanmen, and she was rarely in Spark City, but she had seen it a few times before. They learned that they could join Bayawadiandi directly, and they felt unbelievable because everyone knew that they had to pass a very strict assessment. Bayawadiandi is very repulsive to men, and this man Shen Shang actually has this relationship. Shen Shang came to Baihualu, took out the token that Yan Zilan gave him, was taken in, walked a VIP channel, and came to the top floor of Baihualu. Yi Wawa and the three of them followed Shen Shang to an elegant living room on the top floor. When Yan Zilan learned that Shen Shang was coming, she had been waiting for him really here because she was in a hurry to find Shen Shang. World Defying Dan God Chapter 3884, Dandian Find Fault. Yi Wawa, Baishu and Lin Yuya, they are all famous beauties in the city, especially the beauty of Baishu, not only at the top of Taishan Gate, but also said to be the best among the younger generation of the entire Dayan Empire. So she was targeted by the three princes. Not only the three princes stared at her for a long time, inside the Taishan Gate, or the royal family, they were all trying to catch her. The three of them came to Yan Zilan's living room. After seeing Yan Zilan, they couldn't help but be stunned. Because of Yan Zilan's temperament and beauty, they are all amazing. They are often touted as rare beauties, but at the moment they feel that they have no such temperament and mature charm when they compare with Yan Zilan. Yan Zilan saw that Shen Shang had brought three beautiful young women. She didn't know what to do in her heart, but she felt a little jealous. "You little villain, how come you come now? I have been looking for you for a long time." Yan Zilan, a purple skirt, is very expensive, but at this moment, she looks like a delicate girl, walking to Shen Shang and Shen Zhang's ears. "Sister Zilan, am I not here yet?" Shen Shang quickly grabbed Yan Zilan's gentle jade hand to appease her. Baishu they all looked dumbfounded, because Shen Shang and this beautiful beauty of the flower world were so familiar. Being able to make this kind of physical contact and ridicule each other is not an ordinary relationship. "I was bullied, you have to help me out, can you do it?" Yan Zilan snorted softly, then rubbed Shen Zhang's ears gently, her eyes suddenly became charming and tender. "I try my best." Shen Shang could feel Yan Zilan's mood just now and smiled. "Sister Zilan, whoever makes you unhappy, I will let him cry." Just like that, I was so happy when I saw your little face. Yan Zilan wanted to pinch Shen Zhang's face with both hands, but when she touched it, she had a headache. She could only hold her teeth in secret. "Sister Zilan, these three are all my friends, and also the disciples I have solicited for Bayawadiandi." Shen Shang hurriedly said. "Well, I have heard all of them. They are all very concerned about it." Yan Zilan walked over with a gentle smile, and then touched Lin Yuya's faces, making them all blush and bowed their heads. "From now on, you are the disciples of Bayawadiandi. Now stay in Baihualu temporarily, how about? When I return to Bayawadiandi next time, I will take you." Yan Zilan was very satisfied with the three of them and smiled. "Thank you Zilan," Baishu thanked quickly. "Sister Zilan, I was originally a disciple of Xingyan Gate. Can I go to Bayawadiandi?" Lin Yuya was a little worried, afraid of being troubled by Xingyan Gate. "I am also from Xingyanmen." Yi Wawa also nodded. "I have not left Xingyanmen." "A little sect, what's so worried about?" Yan Zilan smiled. "With Zilan sisters, they are afraid to do anything." Shen Shang said again, "Baishu is wanted. I know this, it's no big deal, as long as the Emperor Tianyan is in Baihualu, he can't do anything." Yan Zilan said very arrogantly. Lin Yuya and they were more curious about Shen Zhang's origins. Although he knew he had a very powerful master, he did not expect that he could easily let them be disciples. And Shen Shang also has a good relationship with the strange girl Yan Zilan. Bai Shu and several of them have stayed in the gate school, and they all feel that Yan Zilan is a very strong woman, most likely to be a king level. With Yan Zilan's assurance, Lin Yuya and the three of them were more at ease, and thanked Yan Zilan quickly. Sister Zilan, you are so powerful, who can bully you and make you so angry? Shen Shang asked. Are you looking for me to help you get angry? Yan Zilan called in several middle-aged women, asked them to arrange for Bai Shu, and gave them some magic pills to eat, and what to equip them. Now they have begun to treat them like disciples. Now only Shen Shang and Yan Zilan are in this living room. Yan Zilan and Shen Shang sat very close. Yan Zilan held her fragrant cheek in her hand, her beautiful eyes stared at Shen Zhang's handsome face without blinking. Where did you go before? Yan Zilan asked seriously. Our spies in Baihualu found you quietly going out of town. I saw Sister Long Huishan. Shen Shang smiled. I am with her. What, do you know Sister Huishan? Yan Zilan was surprised. Can you still be with her? What are you doing together? I just met her, she is kind to me. Shen Shang grinned. Sister Zilan, why are you so surprised? Huh, this female Tyrannosaurus usually has a temper tantrum. You stayed with her for so long, how could she be good to you? You are not welcome if you don't shoot flat. Yan Zilan was really surprised. Maybe I look handsome. Shen Shang touched his face and smiled. No way, this is a world that looks at the face. Impossible, Yan Zilan said. Okay, she knows that I'm Sister Xiao's little disciple, so she takes care of me. Shen Shang spread her hand. What are you doing together? Yan Zilan was like a thief, staring at Shen Shang with suspicious eyes. Sister Zilan, aren't you and her a good sister? You can ask her. Shen Shang smiled. Intuition tells me that your relationship is not ordinary. Yan Zilan did not give up, and continued to question. Well, I secretly kissed Sister Long's face. Shen Shang said. Then she was almost killed by her. You are still alive, it's a miracle. Yan Zilan was shocked. She didn't kill you. Sister Zilan, if I secretly kiss your face, will you kill me? Shen Shang smiled. Huh, I will definitely kill you. Yan Zilan Zhao hummed. I don't believe you try. With that said, she really put her face next to Shen Shang. Shen Shang sucked on the gentle fragrance, and then really kissed her face. Yan Zilan was kissed, not angry, but instead grinned. You are so brave, it seems that you have kissed Wei Shan's face. Shen Shang grabbed Yan Zilan's little hand and stroked it gently, laughing, how can I touch Sister Long's hand too? Yan Zilan immediately shook Shen Zhang's hand away and said softly, little villain. Sister Zilan, you'll tell me how to help you get angry. I'm sad to see you like a big beauty angry. Shen Shang said sweetly. Spoofing babies. There is an old lady. She is from the Great Flame Pill Palace. She questioned our pill of Baihualu, plagiarized her pill, and said that our pill is in question. Yan Zilan said. She wants us to prove that Lingua of Baihualu is fine. It's very simple, Shen Shang said. It's not simple. She buys our panacea, and then gives it to others. That person has a problem after eating. Yan Zilan said. That person is unconscious now, and has been seriously injured because of the panacea problem. World Defying Dan God Chapter 3885, Shui Yuan Dan. My beautiful Zilan sister, is this a trivial matter for you? Isn't it? Shen Shang knew that this was a very simple method. This is going to kill someone. And we didn't find out what was wrong with that person. There are a lot of the power of the magic pill remaining in his body, which can be proved. Yan Zilan said with a depressed face. Diane Dan the asterisk in the palace always comes to us for trouble. Shen Shang has probably understood that an old lady in Dayandan Hall, in order not to let Baihualu do business smoothly, found someone to eat Lingdan sold by Baihualu and then caused a big problem. Baihualu could not find out other problems from that person, but Dayan Pill Palace had evidence to prove that the person had problems after eating Baihualu Lingdan. First of all, save someone, wake up that person. Shen Shang said. That person is still in Baihualu, right? Even if we wake up that guy, we will not be able to help us get rid of the suspicion. That guy was hired by Dayan Dandian. We checked the origin of that person and was the killer of Dayan Dandian. Yan Zilan said. He could still live for about 10 more days. Dayan Dandian said that if we could not wake him up in 7 days, they would take the people back. In this way, Dayan Pill Palace believes that you can't save the killer. And they took the killer back to rescue him, and then the killer can still say that your spirit pill is wrong again. Shen Shang said. That's it. Even if we can rescue the killer, he will wake up and say that it is my Dan's problem. Yan Zilan sighed. This will affect our business, and Dion Dandian will take the opportunity to collect a big one. Guaranteed fee. Guarantee fee. Shen Shang frowned. What is this? It is because my spirit pill is at risk, and I have to pay a large sum of money to Dion Pill Palace. Otherwise, we cannot do business in Dion Empire, and that cost has to be paid every year. This is equivalent to that most of our profits from selling Lingdan will eventually be in the hands of the Great Flame Empire. Yan Zilan was helpless and angry, but there was no way. Sister Zilan, don't you want me to help? You look as if you are desperate now. Shen Shang whispered. Why did you decide to cut the meat for the Great Yandan Hall? Yan Zilan patted the table lightly and hummed. Of course I don't want to cut the meat. The abominable Great Flame Pill Palace, they are the ones who do the most evil. What they say on the surface is to control the alchemist and avoid the alchemist from using living people experiment, but in fact they are experimenting in secret. They used not only living people to test Dan, but also living people to test all kinds of poisons, this mean group of guys. Quote. So what do you hope I can do? Shen Shang had thought of ways to help Yan Zilan, but he didn't tell her immediately. For Shang Shang to settle this matter is just a piece of cake. Sister Xiao asked me to find you. She said that you have a way, but can you do anything? Yan Zilan's mature face is full of enthusiasm at the moment, and she has no style. She stared at Shen Zhang's handsome face, her hands started to tickle, and she wanted to squeeze that face. Sister Zilan, you cannot believe me, but you must believe in Sister Xiao. Shen Shang smiled. You still laugh. Yan Zilan's beautiful face was full of grudges, and she lightly glanced at Shen Shang. You will find a way to help me. If I help you balance it, is there any benefit? Shen Shang smiled and said, this is a very difficult thing, I have to get a little bit, right? What do you want? Yan Zilan asked. You always touch my face, I want to touch your face, and touch whenever you want. Shen Shang smiled. Men and women don't accept each other, can't do it. Yan Zilan refused decisively and gave a soft cry, it's such a bad guy. When you touched me, why wasn't it that men and women were unwilling to accept each other? Shen Shang said with a lip, I'm not afraid to tell you that the mouth of Sister Long touched my face. It is true, but not but bite. He wouldn't tell Yan Zilan that he had been bitten by Long Huishan's face, otherwise Yan Zilan would definitely learn something. Yes, I can touch your face, but only if there are no other people. Also, you have to help me smooth this matter. Yan Zilan said. Touch me first. Shen Shang has reached out. Go away, get this one in advance. Yan Zilan opened his hand with a curse. Okay, the deal has been concluded. Shen Shang said with a bad smile. Sister Zilan, do you think we are doing a shameful deal? Little villain, what are you talking about? Yan Zilan gently twirled Shen Zhang's ear. We are only to increase our feelings. If you are not Sister Xiao's little disciple, I must bite hard your face. Shen Shang quickly grabbed Yan Zilan's soft little hand and squeezed. Yan Zilan immediately flicked away and hummed. Help me smooth this matter, you can really handle it, I will not treat you badly. Go. Shen Shang already had a plan. Yan Zilan immediately brought Shen Shang to the basement. It was very cold here, and there was a large frozen formation. The killer was frozen here. What kind of panacea did he buy? Can you show me? Shen Shang came to this very cold basement and didn't feel very cold, but Yan Zilan still took his hand and sent a warm blood to wrap his body. It is this kind of pill, which can improve the blood energy. It is called the blood pill. It is the 6th order spirit pill, it is eaten by the Taoist realm 6 times, and won 600,000 crystal coins. Yan Zilan said. It's so expensive. Shen Shang looked at Dan who was passed by Yan Zilan and said, can I eat it? What is your cultivation behavior now? Yan Zilan kept investigating Shen Shang just now, but could not estimate any cultivation behavior. Guess I got a kiss. Shen Shang smiled. Little villain, am I so stupid in your eyes? Yan Zilan took a sip, and then told him, don't eat if you don't get it, even if it's a 5-fold Taoist realm, without the help of other people, eat there are still certain dangers going on. How much is this killer's Taoism? Shen Shang asked. I don't know, he said he was the 6-fold Taoist realm. Yan Zilan shook his head, but after our testing, he showed no obvious signs of the 6-fold Taoist realm. That is to say, he has 5 levels of humanity. Shen Shang said with a smile, this guy is a killer, and he is not afraid of death. The killer was middle-aged, lying on an ice bed, his body was completely frozen, which can prevent the spread of the medicine in the body. Even if the Taoist world is fivefold, you should not be comatose when you eat shui yuan dan. Shen Shang walked over, carefully examined it, and said, "This guy has a heart problem." Shui yuan dan strengthens his blood gas, and the blood gas suddenly bursts, and there is a problem after entering the heart. Ah, is it really a heart? Why does his heart look healthy? Yan Zilin was surprised because they had checked many times before and found no problem. World Defying Dan God Chapter 3886, Teach Life. Because his heart is protected. If you don't cut it, it's hard to find out what's inside the heart, filled with a weird medicine. It should be the kind of medicine that just conflicts with the medicine of Shui Yuandan. This guy also has a peculiar medicine in his brain, which can put him into a semi-dead coma. It seems that the Great Flame Pill Palace is going to harm you, so I carefully packaged this killer like this. Shen Shang said. This, how did you see it? Yan Zilin couldn't believe it. This is my talent, Shen Shang grinned. Sister Zilin, I will wake this guy now. Wait, after waking him up, there will definitely be a problem with our blood Yuandan. Yan Zilin said quickly. Relax, I will teach him to be a man. Shen Shang smiled and said, Sister Zilin, do you believe me? Even if I don't believe you, then I have to believe Sister Xiao. She said you can make peace, then I can only believe you. Yan Zilin said, well, you wake him up. Sister Zilin, you have to protect me. I am weak. Shen Shang pretended to be weak and helpless. I know, I will definitely protect you. Yan Zilin is also very vigilant at this moment, of course she must protect Shen Shang. If she knew that Shen Shang was pitting two demon emperors under the abyss of heaven demon, she would definitely pinch Shen Zhang's waist. Sister Zilin, what are you doing now? Shen Shang rubbed his fists, ready to show his talents. Many people think that I am a king, but I have already surpassed the king level. Yan Zilin said lightly, however, I have been stuck in the Taoist realm for many years, and I don't know how to break through. Yan Zilin was also an emperor. Shen Shang was not surprised. If she did not do this, she would live on the pig for 100,000 years. Sister Zilin, prepare to protect me, I will wake up this guy. Shen Shang smiled. Huh, you know that I am the emperor-level cultivation behavior, and I am so hip-faced and smiling. Yan Zilin is speechless. If others know that she has such cultivation behavior, it will definitely be respected. But she can understand it after all. After all, Xiao Shanglin is the master of Shen Shang, and Shen Shang is also very capable. At a young age, it is very remarkable. If it will be a few years later. Shen Shang infused his own blood with his powerful consciousness to help the killer clear the medicine inside the heart, and then dispel the medicine in the brain of the killer. Soon, the killer's eyelids shuddered, and slowly opened his eyes. Yan Zilin immediately put on a mask. She didn't want her beautiful face to be seen by this abominable tool killer. You are awake, Shen Shang smiled and looked at the killer. Here, where is it? The killer's face was cold, his eyes full of killing intent. You are in Baihualu. Yan Zilin's voice was icy and cold, colder than the icy cold here. As soon as her voice fell, the terrible momentum enveloped the killer. The killer shuddered suddenly, and the murderous momentum just now disappeared, just like the eagle chick was shaking. I am the landlord of Baihua. Yan Zilin said coldly. At this moment, she is as terrible as the legendary landlord of Baihua. Legend has it that the landlord of Baihua is a cold woman who owns Wang Shouwei and is terrible. Yan Zilin regretted that Shen Shang should put on the mask earlier, and she didn't want Shen Zhang's face to be seen by this killer. Baihualu, it's your poison pill that hurts me. You kill me when you grow. The killer immediately remembered something and said loudly, come on, you killed me, the Great Flame Pill Palace will not let you go. This killer is the man of the Great Yandan Palace. If he was really killed, Baihualu could not say more clearly, not only the business was affected, but also the Great Yandan Palace. Dai Yandan Temple instructed you to do this. Shen Shang smiled. If Long Huishan saw such a smile, he knew that someone was going to be out of luck. Do you want to slander the Great Flame Pill Palace? The killer sneered. Don't think you will succeed. It is the poison pill from your Baihua building that caused me serious injuries, and it was my destiny to survive. Your Dan has a problem, and Ida is so expensive, I must let the people of the Dayan Empire know about it. Sister Zilin, hold him. Shen Shang suddenly said, trust me. Yan Zilin did not know what Shen Shang was going to do, but now he can only trust him. Call. A powerful blood flowed out of her, and under her control, that blood flow was like two invisible big hands pressing on the killer. Are you going to be sentenced to me? Ha ha ha, unless you kill me, I won't succumb. The killer laughed. He knew very well that if he died, Baihualu would have suffered a lot. If you don't die, just return to the Great Flame Pill Palace, which will also make Baihualu unlucky. Shen Zhang's fingers overflowed with a trace of bluish flame, which is the same kind of flame. Even the black bat can't stand things like Human King, let alone this tool killer. What are you going to do? The killer felt the terrible trace of the flames and shouted, Mother me, you Baihualu can only get out of the Great Flame Empire, and it will cost a lot. Brother Shen, Yan Zilin's eyebrows frowned lightly, and the flames overflowing from Shen Zhang's fingertips also surprised her. She dared to conclude that this trace of flame fell on the killer, and he would have to peel off even if he didn't die. Shen Shang, with the fingertips of the flames, lightly tapped on the killer's forehead. Okay, Shen Shang said with a smile, Brother, I really don't want to use this trick, because every time I use it, I have to pay a great price. You forced me to use it. Yan Zilin believed Shen Zhang's words, because that kind of flame was really terrible, and it would have to pay a great price to cultivate. In fact, Shen Shang can easily rub out the ignition seedling, which is simpler than drilling for fire. The tool killer suddenly suffered terribly. The pain came from the soul. He scolded Shen Shang frantically in his heart, but the harder he scolded, the more painful, the soul seemed to be burned by fire. As long as you think I am a good person from the heart, you will not be in pain, you try it. Shen Shang smiled. Yan Zilin was surprised, because in her view it was like a sorcery, and it required extremely powerful consciousness to do it. The killer has been trained for many years and can resist all kinds of torture, but he still feels the pain from the depths of the soul for the first time. Just a moment, he knelt. Shen Gongzi, I'm wrong, I'm wrong. The killer kept kowtowing his head, and his heart was full of awe of Shen Shang. If there is no disrespect, that pain will come. Well, then I will ask you now, is there any problem with Shui Yuan Dan in Baihualu? Shen Shang asked with a smile. World Defying Dan God Chapter 3887, No one knows better than me. Baihualu's blood yuandan is very good, excellent in quality, and affordable, it is the most affordable blood yuandan in Aoshi world. The killer quickly said, It is the Dayandan Palace that forced me to scorn Baihualu, if I don't do this, they will kill my family. Yan Zilin was completely relieved now. She glanced at Shen Shang secretly, but she didn't expect this little boy to really settle this matter easily. She wants to know more now. How did Xiao Shanglin find such a small student? The evildoer is not so ridiculous, the most important thing is that he is handsome. Is it true that Dian Dan Dian will kill your whole family? Shen Shang asked. Since you worship me as master, if there is such a thing, I will save your family. Shen Gongzi, this matter is true. They did not kill my family directly, but, instead of detoxifying them, they forcibly fed some poison to my family, and detoxified my family every other month, so I'm in control. The killer was heartbroken at the moment. Because he could not complete the task this time, his family would die. This great Yandan Hall is too abominable. Shen Shang said, Is your family under surveillance? Or how? Where are they all? In Spark City, there is a branch hall of the Great Yandan Hall, and in a mountain village near the main palace, my family is doing some chores in it. That kind of poison can only be solved by the Great Yandan Hall. They paid a lot of spar, but they couldn't solve it. Even the Baidulu's Jiayu Dan can't solve it. I bought one before, but it didn't work. The killer glanced at Yan Zilin quietly. Our Jiayu Dan can only solve common poisons. Besides, the Jiayu Dan we sell is very cheap. Do you really think that the cheap Jiayu Dan can solve hundreds of poisons? Yan Zilin said. They are just in Spark City. Shen Shang quickly took out the summon, contacted Li Bo and Heian, and asked them to send someone to pick up the killer. What's your name? Shen Shang asked. Bei Hurt. I have contacted good people, you will take them to pick up your family later. Then come back here, I will detox them. Shen Shang said. Mr. Shen, can you really solve it? Pei Sheng couldn't believe it. I don't brag. Nobody in this proud century Yuan knows detoxification better than me. Shen Shang laughed. Yan Zilin is also doubtful about this, because Shen Shang is indeed able to detoxify, and the technique is very clever, and the process is easy and short. He came from Heian, and his injury was much better. He received the message from the messenger and probably knew what Shen Shang wanted him to do, which was a small matter for him. Pei Sheng followed Heian to leave to pick up his family. Yan Zilin took Shen Shang again to the living room on the top floor of Baihua building. Xiao Yingying poured tea and water for him and fed him pastries and fruits. Great, Sister Xiao's little disciple can really help me settle this matter. Yan Zilin said with a smile. My handsome and cute brother Shen, in addition to detoxification, what other aspects are very powerful? I'm very good in every aspect. Shen Shang laughed. Really? Do you know how to make alchemy? Do you know medicinal materials? Yan Zilin asked. Her main business is the elixir business. If there is a small elixir, it will help a little. Of course, there are many excellent female pill pharmacists in Bayawadiandi. In our century Yuan, no one knows elixir better than me. Shen Shang said proudly. Seriously, don't look at my cultivation as low, my understanding of elixir is far beyond your hundreds of thousands of years. I know, you are also very good at bragging. Yan Zilin Zhao smiled. Sister Zilin, let me squeeze my face. Shen Shang smiled. You promised me before. Not yet, the matter of the Great Yandan Palace has not been completely resolved. I don't know what tricks the old lady will play at that time. When the Great Yandan Palace no longer finds trouble, you will be able to solve the problem. Yan Zilin smiled with a smile. Rest assured, Sister Zilin said it's done. Sister Zilin, I'm going to eat a blood yuandan now. I'm going to improve the cultivation base now. Shen Shang said. These days, too many things have delayed his cultivation. But he was anxious to improve his cultivation practice, otherwise he would not exert much power even if he recaptured the blue dragon slaughter. What the asterisk are you doing now? Yan Zilin was still very cautious about this. She was afraid of eating this handsome young boy. The Taoist realm is fivefold. I am now in the stage of refining Tao bones. Don't laugh at my low cultivation. I haven't practiced for a few days. Shen Shang sighed. Yes, he did not practice for many days. He jumped out of the big tree, just like this young man. What, how old are you this year? Yan Zilin was as surprised as hell. You really have 5 levels of Taoism. Don't just ask the man's age. Shen Shang said seriously. Just like you as a child, at most you will be 15. Yan Zilin hummed lightly. You are 15 when you are 15. It's too fast, it will be unstable, and you won't be allowed to eat Dan anymore. Shen Shang said with a lip. The foundation is not stable. It doesn't exist on me. Give me a pill of blood yuandan quickly. I will step into the Taoist realm as soon as possible. Then I will first check your bones and flesh and blood. If it is strong enough to bear the hegemony of blood yuandan, I will give it to you. Yan Zilin decided that Shen Shang couldn't bear it. Because although Shen Shang looks a little dark, he is still very immature after all, and does not give people a strong feeling. Therefore, Yan Zilin feels that Shen Shang is a medicine jar, and the Taoist realm that is only achieved by eating pill medicine is fivefold. This kind of cultivation is very false. Shen Shang looks like a teenager, plus his body is sturdy, and his proportion is very good, so he appears to be very thin. In fact, he wears thinner and takes off the flesh. Long Huishan was also surprised by Shen Zhang's intrepid body when he stripped off his clothes before. How to check? Shen Shang asked. No need to check, you look very thin, it must be unqualified. Yan Zilin changed her mouth again. She was too lazy to help Shen Shang check. If you take off your clothes, let me see your body muscles. Shen Shang was helpless and took off his shirt without saying a word. Ah, take off what you say. Yan Zilin exclaimed, but those beautiful eyes scanned up and down Shen Zhang's sturdy body. Sister Long inspected my body before and violently tore my clothes. I'm afraid you will tear my clothes, so I will come by myself. Shen Shang really thought so. Well, I'm not as savage as her. Yan Zilin laughed softly. Sister Zilin, I am very gentle, come. Sister Zilin will check your body now. After Yan Zilin's very careful, serious and tedious inspection, she found nothing, because she found nothing and could not judge how strong Shen Zhang's flesh and bones were. World Defying Dan God Chapter 3888, The Correct Way to Eat. Yan Zilin found nothing, but in fact it was normal, because Shen Zhang's body was not an ordinary body. Perhaps even Shang Shang didn't know himself, he just thought his soul entered a big tree, and then condensed the spirit of heaven and earth to reshape the body. Actually, his current body is born in heaven and earth. Sister Zilin, are you seriously checking? Shen Shang was depressed and dressed, always feeling that Yan Zilin's attention was not checking his body. Cough. I really checked it carefully. Maybe Sister Xiao did something in your body, so I can't detect it. Yan Zilin said a little embarrassedly. Brother Shen, I just really did not take advantage of you. I hope you don't have it, please give me shui yuan dan to eat. Shen Shang urged. I can really eat it. Okay, but I must be by your side. Yan Zilin took out a blood yuan dan and handed it to Shen Shang. Shen Shang took a look at it, then put it directly in his mouth to eat. Ah, what are you doing? Yan Zilin shouted. I eat blood yuan dan. Shen Shang looked puzzled. What's wrong? What's wrong? How can you eat Lingdan like this? Yan Zilin said anxiously. If you eat like this, there will be big problems. Shen Shang was surprised that Dan had eaten this way 100,000 years ago. Quick, spit it out quickly. Yan Zilin panicked and quickly picked up Shen Shang, then stood on the table, grabbed Shen Zhang's feet, and turned his head toward the ground. Sister Zilin, let me down. Shen Shang shouted, I can't spit it out. Yan Zilin can only put Shen Shang on the table, and then put her hand on Shen Zhang's abdomen, and began to run blood gas. Eating Dan must be nourished with his own blood energy. Lingdan fully absorbs your own blood energy, and then you swallow it, so as to suppress the outbreak of Lingdan. Yan Zilin was anxious. What kind of spirit pill is eaten like this? Shen Shang really didn't expect it to be like this. The blood gas pill he made before was given to Lin Yuya and Lin Ruhu, and they were fine. Of course it's all eaten like this, otherwise you will eat your body badly. And it will waste Lingdan. Yan Zilin was more puzzled to see Shen Shang. Because like eating directly by Shen Shang, it will generally be uncomfortable. In severe cases, the gas from the stomach will break through. Your stomach has not grown. Yan Zilin has been touching Shen Zhang's stomach. I won't have a baby, why should I get bigger? Shen Shang smiled. Sister Zilin, you are really, fuss. Yan Zilin was a little angry, and then squeezed Shen Zhang's waist, and said strangely, you scared me. Well, this blood yuandan has no effect at all. It's a waste. Shen Shang felt it and didn't do anything at all. Why is this happening? Shen Shang pondered, touching his chin. Because you eat. Yan Zilin was very angry, but she was okay to see Shen Shang, and she was more at ease. It is also said that no one knows elixir better than you. Look at you, even eat Dan no, would you like to eat jelly beans in the future? She was very worried about Shen Zhang's stomach being exploded. She still liked Shen Zhang's waist and looked very good. I understand. Shen Shang immediately wanted to understand what was going on. This new Aoshi universe has undergone great changes over the past 100,000 years, and the spirits of the spirits have been greatly suppressed. The control of the flame alchemy requires the intervention of the consciousness, and the flame cultivation of the alchemy has a great connection with the consciousness. Therefore, the current alchemy master alchemy, or the configuration of medicine and powder, is very different from 100,000 years ago. Pills made from refining cannot be eaten directly. This is not a change in the medicinal materials, but the flames and consciousness of the refining master, so that the pill made out of them must be nourished with their own blood. This kind of pill has a great disadvantage, that is, the blood of the person who eats the pill is different, and the way of nurturing is different. Some people have poor blood gas control, or the blood gas is not pure enough. When they go to cultivate the pill, it will cause a large amount of medicine in the pill. So different people have different effects on eating. Hundreds of thousands of years have passed, have they all degenerated into this? Shen Shang sighed in his heart. He found that the creatures of this proud universe were suppressed by all kinds of people. If they wanted to gain strength, they would be limited everywhere. And after gaining a certain strength, they have to return. Yan Zilin said that they used to be strong, but every once in a while, they had to contribute part of their power to maintain the stable operation of the world. What's the reason behind this? Yan Zilin himself can't explain clearly, but Shen Shang knows this matter is not so simple. It's embarrassing to waste your blood yuandan. Shen Shang was embarrassed and scratched her head and smiled. You're fine, just a pill, not worth much. Yan Zilin touched Shen Zhang's head. If you feel uncomfortable, tell Saran immediately, you know. Sister Zilin, give me the medicinal materials of shui yuandan, and I will make a furnace of shui yuandan. Shen Shang said. What are you talking about? You want to refine the blood elemental pill. You only have 5 levels of humanity, and you want to practice the 6th order spirit pill. Yan Zilin was so surprised that she opened her mouth slightly and looked very beautiful. Yes, can't it? Shen Shang asked. Don't you say that no one in Ao Shijiyuan understands the elixir better than you? Don't you know that refining the 6th order spirit pill requires at least the cultivation of the 7th Daorin realm? Yan Zilan frowned. The 6th Daorin realm, people who can refine the 6th order magic pill are also rare, and they only succeed once after failing many times. Give me quickly, there is really no problem. Shen Shang thinks that this 6th order spirit pill is not difficult, his flame is strong enough, mainly with the help of powerful consciousness. Not to mention the 6th order spirit pill, even if it is the 7th order or 8th order, it is not a problem for him. If he practices again, he can have enough blood to urge the blue dragon Suzaku fire, then he can practice the 9th or even 10th order. He not only wants to refine blood Yuandan, but also improves the refining method, but also improves the formula of Dan, and wants to produce the kind of blood Yuandan that everyone eats the same effect. The most important thing is that it can be eaten directly, without the need to use your own blood to nourish. I want to ask Sister Xiao. Yan Zilan can only take out a relatively large communication array and put it on the table to contact Xiao Shanglan. Shen Shang and Yan Zilan waited at the table for a while before Xiao Shanglan responded. Zilan, is there anything urgent? Xiao Shanglan asked. Sister, your baby apprentice said that he would even order the 6th order spirit pill, should I give him the medicine? Yan Zilan asked. Give him, Inao Xiuan, no one knows the elixir better than him. Xiao Shanglan smiled and said. Zilan, give whatever he wants, and believe what he says, you have to treat him like trust your own husband. Why is the husband and not the brother? Yan Zilan was stunned. Xiao Shanglan's words were too informative, especially the last sentence. Do you like this site? Donate here. World Defying Dan God Chapter 3889, Bloody Elemental Formula. I'm just talking about it, it's just a joke, I think you're in a hurry. Why? I decided he was your little gentleman, don't you? If you don't, I will give him to the fairy. Xiao Shanglan chuckled. Sister Xiao, why are you so unreasonable? You are the most powerful empress in the world of flowers and flowers, you can't be serious at all. Yan Zilan complained. Can your little disciple really be able to make alchemy? He seems to know nothing about elixir. I just ate the pill just now, not even eating it, let alone refining it. Purple Orchid, let's make a bet. If my little apprentice can practice hemorrhage Yuandan, will you marry him? Xiao Shanglan laughed. Sister Xiao, I know your little apprentice is very good. I don't want to bet with you. Yan Zilan smiled. Look better at your little apprentice, he brought 3 little beauties not long ago, we must arrange them to the world of flowers. I met the 3 of them together. Shen Shang quickly explained. Shen Shang, you haven't changed at all. Xiao Shanglan smiled. In fact, Yan Zilan had also known Shen Shang and was arranged by him in Baihua village, but Yan Zilan didn't have this thing in her memory. Sister Xiao, where are you? Come to me quickly, I miss you a lot. Shen Shang urged. I have a lot of things to tell you. Got it, I will come to you soon. I am really looking for the blue dragon slaughtering sword. I am worried that this knife will fall into the hands of the Emperor Tianyan. This knife ran out of the Great Flame State itself. Many old the guys are all dispatched now to ***** the knife. Xiao Shanglan sighed. She had learned from Long Huishan that Shen Shang had obtained the dragon soul. Okay, master, you have to be more careful. Shen Shang urged. Those are not good things. Relax, I know better than you. I also have a lot to say to you. Xiao Shanglan sighed gently. You feel at ease with Zilan, remember, don't do too much, there will be very serious consequences. Yeah. Don't bully Zilan, you know. Got it. Shen Shang understood Xiao Shanglan's meaning, that is, they could not let the relationship go too far in the case of Yan Zilan's lack of memory. Yan Zilan heard something inexplicable beside him, and quickly interjected, what the **** is bullying me? Can this kid bully me? Zilan, this little villain is broken. Xiao Shanglan smiled and said, okay, I continue to do my business, you get along. Xiao Shanglan dropped the call over there. It's really a bad guy. It's only been a few days since I met, I always wanted to take advantage of me. Yan Zilan gave a sip. Sister Zilan, where do I want to take advantage of you? Obviously you always touch my face, I just want to touch it back. Shen Shang pouted. Humph. Yan Zilan immediately reached out to pinch Shen Zhang's face, but thought of a headache, she could only withdraw her hand. Now, Yan Zilan can only believe in Xiao Shanglan and tells people to take a medicine of Shuiyuandan. Can you really make the hemorrhoid pill? Yan Zilan poured a glass of juice to Shen Shang. She could hardly imagine that a young boy could make the 6th order pill. Sister Purple Orchid, if I refine hemorrhage Yuandan, what level of talents are in the top 10? Shen Shang asked. You have to be the first to say it. You can really make it. It is definitely the first young alchemist among the 10 worlds. Yan Zilan said seriously. As far as I know, the most famous young alchemist now the teacher is in a world of prosperity. At the age of 16, he can refine the 5th order spirit pill. In this way, he is a 6-fold Taoist realm. Shen Shang asked. Because Yan Zilan said just now, the cultivation level is higher than that of Lingdan. No, he's just a 5-fold Taoist realm. He refined the 5th order magical pill 25 times, and finally succeeded once, so it got its name. Yan Zilan said. Because of his talent, he became the prince of an empire. He was originally a prince. Shen Shang nodded. Just because he is a prince, he has enough resources to try. Yan Zilan said. You know now, you said that it is an outrageous thing to refine the 6th order spirit pill. I think it's very simple. Shen Shang smiled. In my opinion, it's almost like rubbing rice balls. Yan Zilan was going to be mad. She had never seen such an arrogant boy who didn't know the high status. However, she recalled Shen Zhang's ability, but she did not dare to deny him too much. After all, Shen Shang could easily solve that terrible evil. There is also the fact that Shen Shang used to smooth out the killer of Pei injury, and the methods used are also incredible. The medicinal materials were quickly picked up, and there were 3 boxes in total, all of which were packed in exquisite jade boxes. That is not ordinary jade, but special jade. The medicinal materials are placed inside to maintain the vitality of the medicinal materials. Just these 3, Shen Shang opened the box and just casually looked at it, knowing that the combination of these 3 herbs is not the best. The total price of these 3 medicinal herbs is 100,000 spars. Can produce at least 2 blood yuandan. It will be sold for 1.2 million. It seems to be very profitable, but the alchemist who can make blood yuandan is not more, they also need to give them a lot of resources. So only make a total of about 500,000. Yan Zilan said. Shui Yuandan's main medicine should be this. What medicine is this called? Shen Shang grabbed a fruit like a blood egg. This is blood ginseng shuangguo. The most expensive is this stuff, indeed the main medicine. You don't know, Yan Zilan said in surprise. You don't know what medicine is called, can you make it? Is the prescription of Shui Yuandan open? Shen Shang wondered. How does everyone seem to know the same? Danfeng must of course be made public, otherwise the Danish palaces of the major empires or other worlds are not allowed to be sold. Yan Zilan said. These are the 3 basic medicinal materials of Shui Yuandan, which many people know, but they must be refined. Not easy. Shen Shang understood that all the elixirs sold on the market and the Danfeng are public. That is to say, according to this open Danfeng, they will be able to produce this kind of Dan, and it is safe to sell in major cities. These 2 adjuvants are not good. Shen Shang said. If you don't use them at all, they will erode blood ginseng and mysterious fruits. Shen Shang just explored the medicinal properties of these 3 drugs a little, and immediately judged them. Really? But the formula of blood yuan Dan has been tested by many Dan pharmacists over the years, and they all think it's okay. Yan Zilan was puzzled. She didn't know much about Dan Yao. Take me to your pharmacy to see. Shen Shang said. I reconfigure the recipe of Shui Yuandan. No, use Danfeng indiscriminately, something will happen if you eat it. Yan Zilan shook her head quickly. My master said, you have to trust me like a husband. Shen Shang smiled. Well, who stipulates that you must believe your husband? The man can't believe it. Yan Zilan hummed. Come on, I'll take you to the pharmacy to get medicine now. World Defying Dan God Chapter 3890, Tianlian reappears. Shen Shang followed Yan Zilan to the pharmacy, but he had been searching here for a long time before he found the right medicine. The main medicine is still the blood ginseng shuangguo, which looks like a blood egg. The auxiliary medicine has been changed. He only needs 1 auxiliary medicine. What kind of medicinal material is this? Shen Shang asked. He didn't know the name, but he knew that the medicine had a good match with the blood ginseng and shuangguo. After he was reborn, he had a sense of perception that he did not have before, that is, he can quickly judge the degree of fit between the medicinal materials and the medicinal materials. There are a lot of medicinal materials in the pharmacy that can fit the blood ginseng shuangguo, but the highest degree of fit is the black flower in his hand. This is Yushuan rose, a very common and cheap medicinal material. The main function is to get rid of the yin in the human body. Yan Zilin questioned his brain, are these two drugs very good? Over the years, Dan pharmacists must have tried many Ida-SA match. If Ida-S really good, try it out. The collocation in Shen Zhang's eyes is different from the eyes of those alchemists now. Because of his alchemy, he mainly relied on ****** consciousness and Suzaku green dragon fire. The fits he can perceive are all based on his own situation. This is my own practice. Shen Shang said with a smile. Sister Zilin, the next moment is to witness the miracle. He followed Yan Zilin back to the luxurious suite on the top floor. Do you want an alchemy room? Do you have an alchemy furnace? Yan Zilin asked. No, Sister Zilin, you must keep the secret of my alchemy process. This secret can only be known to the person closest to me. Shen Shang suddenly said seriously. We were very close. Yan Zilin smiled. Did I just squeeze your face? You are Sister Xiao's sister, I am Sister Xiao's apprentice, of course we are very close. Shen Shang said. Then I ask you, if I am in danger, will you save me? Of course, Yan Zilin urged. You can make alchemy quickly. If you can make it out, I will definitely keep it secret for you. In the proud world, you can't make alchemy without permission, otherwise Dian Pill Palace will come to trouble again. Quote. She is really curious now, how does Shen Shang do alchemy without using the Dan furnace in the alchemy room? What's more, Shui Yuan Dan actually uses only 2 herbs. She believes in Xiao Shanglin, so no matter how much she questioned now, she can only expect Shen Shang to rejuvenate Yuandan and give her a surprise. Shen Shang sat on a chair, drank a glass of juice, and then placed the blood ginseng shuangguo and yushuan rose in his palms. I'm going to start. After he finished speaking, 2 flames of different colors appeared in his palms, namely the blue dragon fire and the Suzaku fire. Suzaku fire refining blood ginseng mysterious fruit, Qinglong fire refining yushuan rose. Seeing this scene, Yan Zilin was stunned, her eyes suddenly widened. Because the 2 flames of Shen Shang are terrible, and they are 2 completely different flames. Normally, it is difficult to release 2 kinds of flames even if you practice 2 kinds of flames. However, the 2 flames cultivated by Shen Shang are not only equally powerful, but can also be released at the same time, and they are not mutually exclusive. Brother Shen, how did you do it? Yan Zilin asked in surprise, she was sure that this was definitely not taught by Xiao Shanglin. Because Xiao Shanglin did not have this kind of exercise. I will be born, Shen Shang smiled. Sister Zilin, if you want to learn, I can't teach you. What, naturally, how could there be such a thing? Yan Zilin was incredible. These medicinal materials are a bit difficult to make, and it takes time. Shen Shang took a deep breath and said, my blood is too wasteful. If it is higher, it may be faster. How long is your blood gas? Yan Zilin asked again, she knew Shen Zhang's blood gas must not be weak. About 50 paragraphs, Shen Shang said, the Taoist realm is 5-fold, 50 pieces of blood. Is it a waste? Yan Zilin can't believe this is true, after all, this is just a teenager. I haven't practiced these days, otherwise I can reach 100. Shen Shang said seriously, when I eat the blood Yuan Dan I have refined, I might add 10 or 8. Yan Zilin would like to ask Xiao Shanglin, how did this small apprentice get it, and she also wanted to pick one. Because Xiao Shanglin had told her before, she was picked up from the barren mountain by Shen Shang. Shen Zhang's palm refining medicine took half an hour to refine the 2 medicinal materials into a mist. In this aerosol, there are powders transformed from medicinal materials, and gaseous energy transformed from medicinal materials. Yan Zilin watched quietly beside her. Shen Shang wouldn't ask if she didn't speak, worrying about disturbing him. Shen Zhang's hands approached, and the 2 groups of refined medicinal essence gradually merged together. Under the guidance of his consciousness, he gradually condensed and contracted. In essence, this is also a method in the practice of heavenly forging. It's just that the various methods of heavenly forging technique have been mastered by him. He now comes in hand and seems to be very casual. In fact, after he has mastered it, he has reached the level of fascination. After condensing into a large group, Shen Shang released the magic furnace to carry out the next refining. The essence of the 2 medicines is completely fused, and he divides them into 4 groups, and then sets the pill separately. Soon, 4 grains of red radiant blood pill appeared in the transparent magic furnace on the palm of Shen Shang. The whole process is only a little more than half an hour. Yan Zilin was almost dumbfounded, because the last step was done in one go, and it was very fast, so that she didn't react, and 4 pills appeared. She was shocked, finally understood why Shen Shang asked her to keep secret. However, she felt that even if such a thing was said, no one would believe it. Yes, everyone who eats this blood energy pill has the same effect, no need to use any blood gas to maintain it. Shen Shang threw a capsule to Yan Zilin and smiled. Sister Zilin, you give it a try. This. Yan Zilin looked at the blood yuandan in the palm of his hand. It was so heavy, twice as heavy as the blood yuandan sold by Baihualu. And whether it is color or danxiang, it is top-notch, like a red gem at the moment. This blood yuandan is beautiful and fragrant, she can't bear to eat it. I'm going to try the Dan pharmacist in our Baihua building, she will be here soon. Yan Zilin said. Who, Sister Meiyao or Sister Shangyu? Shen Shang asked hurriedly, and she shined with both eyes. Why are you looking forward to it? Yan Zilin said. Have you ever seen them? No, I heard Master say them, they all said they are beautiful. Shen Shang laughed. Not them, but I will tell them about it. Yan Zilin Zhao smiled. I won't tell you who will come, lest you little bad guy will have bad ideas. Then I'm going to eat Dan cultivation. If Pei hurts back, let him wait patiently for me. Shen Shang said. Should the Dian Dan Palace come soon? See how I will fix them when I get there. Yan Zilin is really hopeful now that Shen Shang can let the old lady in Dian Dan Temple deflate. World Defying Dan God Chapter 3891, Fragrant Moon. Shen Shang entered a quiet and comfortable room, which was Yan Zilin's practice room, with a refreshing orchid fragrance. I'll prepare a few medicinal herbs. If you're free, refine a few more. I'll take it back and try it for my good sisters. Yan Zilin took Shen Shang into her training room, and said softly. Small things. Shen Shang smiled. Sister Zilin, can you also introduce your good sister to me? Little villain, practice well. Yan Zilin rolled her eyes, then went out and closed the door to get the herbs. Shen Shang was eating Dan in the practice room, and he didn't know how much the 3 Dans could improve him. He would have to try it before he knew. Yan Zilin doesn't worry about Shen Shang now. She really believes that Shen Shang knows better medicine than her. She took 5 medicines from the pharmacy and came back, and took out a subpoena. Shangyu, my fragrant moon beauty, Zilin has important things to find you. Yan Zilin yelled at the position and waited for a response. She also looked at the blood yuandan in her hand and wanted to eat it. However, she knows that she will only waste it if she eats it. To eat is also for the disciples of the 67th layer of the Taoist humanity in Bayawadiandi. After a while, a pretty and delicate voice came from the rumors. Oh, what's wrong with Sister Zilin? Listening to the sound, it looks like Waichun girl. Fairy, you're pregnant, when will you come to Spark City? Yan Zilin's beautiful face suddenly turned red. Because she also began to wonder if she had a different idea about Shen Shang. Fortunately, Hua Shangyu couldn't see her face, otherwise she would laugh at her. I handed over the matter to Mei Yao, and I set off immediately. We were on the side of the Tianong Empire and were delayed by some things. Hua Shangyu sighed. The little prince of the Tianong Empire added to us less trouble. What's wrong with that guy? Yan Zilin asked quickly. This is what she said before. The youngest geniuses in the top 10 worlds are young, and they are known as the genius young pharmacist of the top 10 worlds. 5 times come to us to compete against Hua Bai Tianpian. We lose, Hua Shangyu said. This is a very annoying ghost, not proud, and very cunning. I really want to hammer him. Did you lose? Mei Yao, Yan Zilin said in surprise. What's the matter? Are Maya and me so bad? How could we lose to that little devil? We just rubbed a lot of mud, and it was better than that little devil's pill. Hua Shangyu smiled. Sister Zilin, how is your situation there, meta sweetheart? I also have a nasty teenager. Although I hate it, I don't want him to die at all. Instead, I want to protect him. Yan Zilin bit her lip. Oh, my mature, charming Zilin sister, like a ripe red apple, actually likes a little boy. Hua Shangyu giggled. Aren't you afraid that people say your old cow eats tender grass? I didn't like him. He helped me a lot, and he was also very genius. I don't know how tall it is than the little prince of the Tianong Empire. By the way, he is the little apprentice of Sister Xiao. Yan Zilin said. What, Sister Xiao has a small disciple? When did we not know? Hua Shangyu was surprised. You'll ask her later. I have confirmed to Sister Xiao. By the way, that little brother, he is only fivefold in the human world, and he is very powerful in alchemy. Yan Zilan said. Hurry up and help me identify him Dan. Yan Zilan also didn't say the specific process of refining hemorrhage Yuan Dan, because she promised Shen Shang that she could not talk nonsense unless Shen Shang agreed. Relax, I will rush over as soon as possible. I'm going to see, what about the little boy who fascinated my sister Zilan? Hua Shangyu smiled and said, Sister Zilan, you must be reserved live, you have a lot of adults. I'm ignoring you. Yan Zilan Yu blushed and said with carelessness, oh, what's the matter with you losing to that little prince? Do you want me to help you find the scene? She had a whimsy and asked Shen Shang to pretend to be a disciple of Bayawadiandi, and then went to hang the little prince. It is enough to make Shen Shang a sister, which is very easy to operate. In her view, with Shen Zhang's handsome and unmatched face, as long as a little makeup, she must be a peerless beautiful girl. But it is difficult to convince Shen Shang. That little prince is very refined, and may be taught by his great emperor. He challenged our alchemy master in Huahuatiandi to limit his age to less than 18 years old, and he must also check his age. Hua Shangyu sighed. No, I don't admit, that little nasty ghost is indeed the most outstanding young Dan pharmacist in the top 10 worlds. Huh, he's a fart. It's not worthy to give Shen Gongzi shoes. Yan Zilan grunted. Yo, Sister Zilan really protects her sweetheart. Sister Zilan's soul has been taken away. Hua Shangyu laughed. Shanyu, you will understand when you come over. It's you who is the one who can't hold back at that time. Yan Zilan laughed. I promise, this son of Shen will definitely open your eyes. Wait for me to pick him up. Dare to seduce my sister Zilan, you are mine, no one is allowed to you. Hua Shangyu smiled and said, relax, I will turn him into a dizzy head, and then throw him away again and let him feel how cruel the adult world is. He was originally a villain. And brought 3 excellent little beauties to the world of flowers. Yan Zilan said of this matter, but still a little uncomfortable. Little villain, Sister Zilan, you are in a deep trap. Hua Shangyu suddenly sternly said, don't go on, don't go too far. I will wake you up as soon as possible and let you see these bad men real face. Even if he is Sister Xiao's little disciple, I will not be merciless. Yan Zilan was helpless. She seemed to be unable to explain why, and she couldn't figure it out. Why did Hua Shangyu make her emotional? She doesn't think she looks alike. Sister Shangyu, when will you come? Suddenly came the voice of Shen Shang. You're on the road soon, little villain. We haven't met yet, you are so familiar with me. Hua Shangyu laughed when she heard Shen Zhang's voice. You know you are a veteran at first glance, wait for your sister to tricks with you in the past. Sister Shangyu, I look forward to seeing you very much. Shen Shang smiled. Don't fall in love with me by then, I have accommodated hundreds of beauties, because you are so beautiful, you may not be able to accommodate you by then. Quote. Wait, Hua Shangyu disconnected the call and could not wait to pass, she realized the seriousness of the situation. Because she decided that this son, Shen, was a thief with a strong rhetoric. She has come up with dozens of plans to run this little thief, letting him know how serious it is to deceive by Wamei. Brother Shen, aren't you refining Shuiyuandan? Yan Zilan asked. I'm all refined, only 3 pills. Shen Shang said with a smile. I'm very **** now, is there a place for me to test? World Defying Dan God Chapter 3892, Mother-in-Law. Yan Zilan was stunned, and then carefully recalled what happened after she sent Shen Shang to the training room. She left the training room and went to get the herbs. Although it took a while, it didn't take long. Then it was she who wanted to summon the position to contact Hua Shangyu, and when she started to contact her, she waited for a short time for her to respond. She had the final say. Shen Shang entered the training room, before and after a total of 1 hour. And normal people, even if they have 6 Taoist realms, eating the 6th order spirit pill used in cultivation requires at least 1 night of refining. It didn't take long for Shen Shang to refine the 3 pills. How did you do that? What's wrong? Shen Shang was shocked to see Yan Zilan, and then reached out to touch her face. Yan Zilan responded quickly and immediately opened his hand. Are you really refining, or is there something wrong with your pill? Yan Zilan didn't really believe that Shen Shang could refining 3 6th order pill in 1 hour. My refining pill, refining is of course fast. Besides, I am different from other people. Shen Shang grabbed the jade hand of Yan Zilan and smiled. Sister Zilan, take me to check the blood gas. I have it here. Yan Zilin took Shen Shang to another room. The four walls of this room are very thick, and they all have special magic circles, which are mainly used to isolate the movement of powerful blood gas. Because sometimes, Yan Zilin also has to check his own blood gas, or the intensity of his own various outbreaks of blood gas. Shen Shang knew that he had improved a lot, and the bones in his arms gradually turned into bones. Although it was just arms, it brought him a very powerful blood. By the way, you had 50 segments of blood gas before, right? If you eat 3 capsules of blood yuandan, if you refine it properly, you will be able to boost up to 6 segments of blood gas like this. Yan Zilin said, then closed the door. Shen Shang came to this room and saw a stone table, this test instrument, which was slightly different from what Li Bo had tested him before, and it looked more advanced. Come on, put your hands up, and then let go of your blood to let go. Yan Zilin said. Shen Shang immediately put his hands up, and then released half of the blood gas as he did last time. After the test, the display is 75 segments. Yan Zilin seemed to be wrong. Shen Shang was a young boy. After eating 3 capsules of blood gas, would he have 75 segments of blood gas? If you take a few more capsules, you will soon reach 100 pieces of blood gas, which is the sign of the 5-fold peak of the Taoist realm, and it will break through to the 6-fold. Of course, some people will stay in Taoism for a long time, and the blood gas limit will be higher, but at most it is only 150. For example, the chief disciple of Taishanmen, the 5-peak of the Taoist realm at that time, the blood limit is 150. Shen Shang is now just making out the arms of his arms. He will release 75% of his blood, and all of them will surely reach 150. He found his limit far beyond his expectations. Very normal. Shen Shang quickly calmed down, but Yan Zilin was still surprised. It would be nice if you gave it to your sister. Yan Zilin stared at Shen Shang with a weird look. So you can fight against geniuses from all walks of life for us. Our disciples of all kinds of flowers, but we are bothered by geniuses from every family. Died. Don't want me to be a woman. Shen Shang immediately stepped back 2 steps and smiled. Sister Zilin, my Dan effect is very good. Do you think it can be sold publicly? How much can you sell? At least 1 million apiece. Specifically, you have to wait for Shangyu to come to make a final estimate. Yan Zilin also seemed to see great business opportunities. Shen Shang can easily make the 6th order spirit pill. If he is cultivated for promotion, he can make more higher order pill, even better, and the refining speed is even faster. This is simply an immortality wizard. She really wanted to know how this kind of demon boy grew up, and actually subverted her perception of the world twice and again. Heian and Pei Injured returned, and they were in the underground chamber of Baihua building. Pei Shang has 4 family members, parents, wives and daughters. They are also very poor-looking, with pale faces, bloodshot eyes, and darkened lips. They are indeed poisoned, and they are still venomous. Pei Injury is sad, because he quietly took his family away. Dan Dian has been aware of it. If Shen Shang can't help his family detoxify, then he will die the whole family. And watch them die in pain. Heian had told Pei Shang many times before, making him believe in Shen Gongzi, what to detoxify. It was easy for Shen Gongzi. Pei Shang knew that Shen Shang was very capable, but had never seen his ability to detoxify, so he was still somewhat worried. It's easy to detoxify, don't worry, they will get better soon. Shen Shang walked over and used his consciousness to cooperate with the blood he had just cultivated to force the poison. Seeing his father's finger, dripping black poisonous blood came out, and a happy look gradually appeared on Pei Shang's face. Soon, the magic poison of Pei hurting his father was solved. Then there was his mother, and finally his wife and daughter, which were basically completed quickly. Everyone said, this is not a thing at all. Shen Shang smiled. The gang master, you just arrange his family. Pei hurt the whole family and knelt down quickly to thank. Pei Shang knew that Dian Dandian would slander Baihualu, and then he might be used to fight back against Dian Dandian, meaning that he would be the enemy of Dian Dandian. However, he was not afraid because his family was already safe, and now it does not matter if he is asked to die. Okay, let's move on to the next plan. Shen Shang patted Pei Shang and gave him a good rest. Heian has taken Pei Shang's family away. Yan Zilin wanted to know what Shen Shang was going to do next. Shen Shang did not elaborate with her, just let her prepare the information of the old lady in the Great Yandan Palace. This dead old lady, but an 8th-ranking pharmacist, is a personal king, and the main palace of the Emperor City has personally come to clean up us. Yan Zilan said. We were in the Baihua building of the Emperor City, she was pitted many times, and finally if you can't keep going, you can only close the door. Shen Zhang's residence on the top floor of Yan Zilan looked at the sheets of paper on the desktop and recorded the old lady's information. Mother-in-law, it looks quite old. Shen Shang looked at the portrait. She is hundreds of years old. Yan Zilan said casually. In her eyes, this is no different from the little girl. You have to know that she has lived for more than 100,000 years. Although she has a lack of memory and has occasionally closed her tens of thousands of years, she is no match for her mother-in-law. She now has to obey the rules and honestly do business in the Dian Empire, so she can only bear it. I will smooth her out. Shen Shang already had a plan after reading the blue and white mother-in-law's information. Just get rid of this trouble. They will take a little time next time they come again. Yan Zilan said. We can hold it for as long as we can, the major empires have been dissatisfied with us for many years. If they continue to press hard, then we can only choose to close the door. World Defying Dan God Chapter 3893, Katsuki has come. Sister Zilan, why do you rely on the empire to do business? Don't talk about paying so much tax, but also be embarrassed by them, and sometimes secretly give them a fee to balance things. Shen Shang asked. In the past, many big cities were very free, and the power behind them was so powerful that they didn't have to look at that city's face to do business. We want to obtain a lot of resources from Aoshi world, and these resources are only available in these empires. The resources of Baihua world are very scarce. If we want to develop, we must rely on the resources of other worlds. Yan Zilan sighed lightly. Regarding the lack of resources in Baihua, this is also their secret, but other worlds can guess. Zhu Shaoshindi is very friendly to us, other worlds encounter opportunities, or create opportunities, they must kill us fiercely. Yan Zilan was helpless. Then have you thought about building a force or a martial art in Aoshantiandi, not relying on any empire, earning your wealth with your greatest advantage, and attracting a large number of people to trade in your big city? Shen Shang said. Of course I have thought. I have tried many times over the years, but I have never succeeded. First, the major empires will work together to suppress you, and they will control a lot of resources not to sell you. If someone sells resources, once found, no matter what kind of prince or prince, all have been devastated. Secondly, we are always besieged by powerful demon creatures. We have built our own cities in Aoshishindi, and those sites do not belong to the major empires, but it is always difficult to maintain. Yan Zilan said. Shen Shang has guessed that those empire and martial arts all have that mysterious god. And the devil emperor or something, the backing is also Tianzun. That is to say, the order of Aoshi may be that those Tianzun manipulated in secret. On the surface, it seems that the empire and the demons are confronting each other, or the conflict between the empire and the empire, but there are indeed a few Tianzun contests behind. I can help you, Shen Shang said. Wait until you grow up, you are still a child, don't worry so much. Yan Zilan smiled and said, these herbs are for you, you can make more dan to eat by yourself, and leave a few to me for identification. Shen Shang took the 5 copies of Shui Yuan Dan's medicinal materials, and then came to the training room. He must take advantage of the time now to practice alchemy and see where he is in the 5-fold limit of Taoist realm. He now has 150 sections of blood gas, and he only cultivates the arms of his arms. If he cultivates the bones of his body, how much blood will he have? 1,000, Shen Shang guessed secretly. The chief disciple of Taishianmen is one of the geniuses of Aoshi Tiandi, and his 5-fold limit of Taoism was only 150 pieces of blood. Shen Shang guessed that his Taoist human realm had 5,000 blood levels, even higher, but he was not surprised. I'm strong, I know. I am the ancestral god. If I don't open the gap with those geniuses by more than a few times, my ancestor can find a piece of tofu and die. Shen Shang continues to practice alchemy. He already has plans to deal with the blue and white mother-in-law. If his blood is high enough by then, it would be better. Yan Zilan has been quietly buying a lot of blood ginseng shuangguo and yushuan rose. She intends to persuade the Baihua Dan Palace in Baihua to let Shen Shang join in. If it is not possible, she will find a way to disguise Shen Shang as a woman and help him fool him. In an instant, a day passed. The blue and white mother-in-law has not come yet, which makes Yan Zilin feel more uneasy. It stands to reason that the mother-in-law of blue and white learned that Pei Sheng's family had slipped away and would definitely come here to make trouble immediately. She hasn't come yet, which means that she must be planning, looking for Bai Hualu's greater trouble. Yan Zilin was very anxious, waiting for Shen Shang to come out of the training room, but she did not dare to break in, worrying about interrupting Shen Shang, because the alchemy and practice were disturbed, and the consequences could be large or small. Sister Zilin, is Mr. Shen here? Someone knocked on Yan Zilin's door and spoke Lin Yuya. Yan Zilin opened the door and saw Lin Yuya and Bai Shu outside the door. Are you in a hurry to find him? He is retreating to practice. Yan Zilin looked at the two young and beautiful beauties and secretly sipped Shen Shang. Xiao Rongrong of the Xiao family said that she had seen conflict between Master Shen and Huang Ling in the Wangxing mountain range. After she left, Xiao Rongrong didn't know what happened in the end. And Huang Ling has no news and may be dead. Lin Yuya was worried. In fact, Bai Shu is very clear that Huang Ling was killed by Shen Shang, but she can't say. Huang Ling is the chief disciple of Xingyan Men, and now Xingyan Men is looking for Mr. Shen. They suspect that Huang Ling's death is related to Mr. Shen. Bai Shu added, we are very worried about Mr. Shen, can we tell him? Don't run around. After Yan Zilin heard it, she looked dignified. If so, Xingyan Men would definitely not let Shen Shang go. At that time, Shen Shang had to face Fu Qinghua's mother-in-law again. Mother-in-law Blue and White have an excellent relationship with Xingyanmen. I will tell him, thank you for your reminder. By the way, you have practiced well. After a while, there will be sisters from Bayawadiandi. I will let them take you into Bayawadiandi. Yan Zilin smiled gently and touched their beautiful faces. Bai Shu and Lin Yuya leave with confidence. They think that Bai Shang is covering Shen Shang, so most of them will be fine. Yan Zilin finally couldn't help but whispered outside the door of Shen Zhang's practice room, Brother Shen, Xiaoya and Bai Shu just found you. She was outside the door and told the story. Sister Zilin, go write a letter for me and give the matter to the Heian gang master. Let him help me pass it to a dog. Shen Shang said, he will help me handle this matter. Yan Zilin frowned lightly. The Black Flame Gang was the first big gang of Starfire City, but this Black Flame Gang was far less powerful than the Star Flame Gate. She didn't ask too much, just do what Shen Shang said. She was just curious and gave it to a dog. What kind of dog was that? Shen Shang wanted to let the Black Bat go out to settle this matter, because the Black Bat was also in the Wangxing mountain range at that time. He said how Huang Ling died, that is how he died. Behind the Black Bat is the three princes, even the blue and green mother-in-law dare not work against him. Shen Shang intends to help the Black Bat, so that he will gain the trust of the third prince, and kill the other celebrities around the third prince, so that it will be easier to operate in the future. Yan Zilin handed the letter to Heian Gang, and returned to the luxurious suite on the top floor of Baihua building, and smelled a charming fragrance. Shangyu. Yan Zilin was very panicked, she didn't expect Hua Shangyu to come so soon. Shen Shang is still here. If Hua Shangyu knows that Shen Shang lives on this floor, he will definitely talk nonsense. Also, she was worried that Hua Shangyu bothered Shen Shang to practice alchemy. Yan Zilin quickly went to Hua Shangyu and found that she was taking a bath in the bathroom. World-Defying Dan God Chapter 3894, King of the Pills. Yan Zilin was a little flustered, and she felt like she was caught cheating. She didn't know why this happened. She was afraid that Hua Shangyu knew she had a man here. Shen Shang, who is in the practice room, actually knew that Hua Shangyu was coming, and his consciousness would always sweep out from time to time. When Hua Shangyu came in, he discovered for the first time that although his consciousness could not see her directly, he could scan out her figure and even the outline of her face. So she soaked in the bath not far away. Shen Shang is also very clear. Now that Yan Zilin is back, Shen Shang finds that she is fidgeting in the hall and lying on the bathroom door from time to time, knowing what she is worried about. Sister Zilin, I don't panic. What are you panicking for? Shen Shang immediately used her consciousness to send a voice to Yan Zilin. Shen Zhang's voice appeared in his mind, and Yan Zilin immediately affirmed that it was Shen Shang who was communicating with her with powerful consciousness. Shen Shang was able to have this level of consciousness, which surprised her, but now no matter what happens to Shen Shang, she is not surprised, she has already seen the magic of Shen Shang. Yan Zilin quietly came outside the training room and whispered, Brother Shen, I'm afraid Shangyu will hit you directly without saying anything. If she beats me, will you protect me? Shen Shang smiled. Of course. But, Yan Zilan stomped her foot gently, biting her lip lightly, very tangled. Brother Shen, why don't you leave Baihuolu first? Or, I will arrange another place for you. It's okay, I can calm Sister Shangyu. Shen Shang said with a smile. She's taking a bath, her figure is really good. Ah, can you peek? Yan Zilan's body shook and was startled. If this matter is known to Shangyu, then Baihuolu might be collapsed by the furious Waiuyu. No, I just scanned it with my consciousness. I can also scan your figure. Shen Shang responded. Little villain, you are so annoying, how can you scan someone's body casually? People are getting fat recently, don't scan it. Okay. Yan Zilan stomped and scolded softly. I just probably know it, don't panic too much. Your consciousness used to be strong, and you should know the scanning process. Shen Shang laughed. Okay, wait a minute, don't you lift the bar with Shangyu. In short, you can just let her do it. Yan Zilan said. I will take care of the rest, I must be on your side, right or wrong, I should help Shangyu. Sister Xiao said, let you treat me like a husband, you are right on my side. Shen Shang laughed. Little villain, she just let me trust you, use the trust between husband and wife as an analogy, don't steal the concept. Yan Zilan stomped again. At this moment, Yu came out of the bathroom, and she was simply wearing a white bathrobe. The flower-flavored moon, born with a charming bone, is charming in her hands and throws her feet. When you see it, you feel that there is an indescribable wonderful fragrance coming from the face. She is like a charming flower under the bright moon at this moment, gorgeous but not weak, with cold beauty and momentum in May. Even Yan Zilan, every time she sees Shangyu, will look at it diligently. Zilan, I haven't seen you for a long time, I miss you so much. Shangyu's eyes were blurred, with a charming smile, she flew directly to Yan Zilan. Release Sister Zilan, what's going on with me? Shen Shang shouted suddenly in the training room. Yan Zilan froze. She had asked Shen Shang not to talk nonsense before, but she didn't expect this to provoke Shangyu. Shangyu, get dressed quickly. Yan Zilan quickly pulled out a red skirt and urged. Shangyu's long arms like jade lotus flicked and smiled lightly. No. Zilan, you look at it, see how I let this little wolf dog show its original shape. Shen Gongzi, I've already come, don't you come out to meet me. Shangyu stood on her arms like this, standing outside the training room. She was not afraid of Shen Shang coming out at all. Shangyu, he opened the door, just. Yan Zilan was very anxious and quickly stood in front of Shangyu. Nothing, I'm afraid he wouldn't dare to come out. Shangyu sneered. Mr. Shen, you have the ability to steal my sister Zilan, you have the ability to steal me. At that moment, the door suddenly moved. Shangyu quickly wrapped bathrobes, which made Yan Zilan secretly relieved. Zilan, do you see that? This is the man. Shangyu hummed softly. Sister Zilan, I'm still practicing and I won't go out for the time being. You first give that blood element pill to Sister Shangyu to see if it's suitable for everyone to eat alchemy pill. I had some misunderstandings with her, but some things still I want to cooperate with her. Shen Shang said. Yan Zilan quickly took out the blood yuan dan refined by Shen Shang. Originally, Shangyu wanted to say a few words that she didn't have to read, but she couldn't tell when she heard that Master Shen could refine shui yuan dan. What does it mean for a young man to refine blood yuan dan? It means that the genius prince who beat the next Tianong Empire. Shangyu saw the blood yuan dan handed over by Yan Zilan. At first sight, she smelled the danxiang, and she took a breath of air, then widened her charming eyes. This is heavenly quality Lingdan, Shangyu said in shock. Can shui yuan dan also have king-grade quality? Generally speaking, at least 8 order Lingdan can have king-grade quality. What? Ah, is this the legendary king of the spirit pill? Yan Zilan was also surprised. Isn't it said that the pill of the pill is the same kind of pill, and only 10,000 can produce one? Very rare. It's not just tens of thousands of grains. Some pill medicine masters, after exhausting their entire lives, can't make a grain of pill king. Shangyu was unbelievable, and then looked at the practice room. She was pretty sure that even if this Sun Shen used his feet to practice alchemy, he would hang the crown prince of the Tianong Empire. Shangyu, Master Shen is really a little apprentice of Sister Xiao, didn't you ask her? Yan Zilan said. I asked, but I don't believe it. Now, I believe it. Shangyu gently bit her lip. Zilan, it seems that he really is not your little wolfhound. What are you talking about? Yan Zilan rolled her eyes and smiled. His sister Xiao's apprentice, I naturally can't treat him as an outsider, not to mention that he did help me a lot. Come, let me talk to you. Hua Shangyu listened patiently next, because she really wanted to know about this Sun Shen. After all, Hua Shangyu is also a pill pharmacist. She wants to know how Shen Shang made the king of the spirit pill. After listening to Yan Zilan's story about Shen Shang helping her, Hua Shangyu was even more curious, but Shen Shang didn't come out. People's curiosity is so hooked up. Shen Shang knows this very well, so he took out a mask. He wanted to cover his handsome and unmatched face to prevent Hua Shangyu from looking, to arouse her curiosity, and to make her curious enough to sleep. World Defying Dan God Chapter 3895, Plot at Night. Shen Shang is still in the practice room. If the blue and white mother-in-law does not come, he does not intend to come out. He wants to refine Shui Yuan Dan until he loses his effect on himself. He now eats while practicing alchemy, and can cultivate his own blood at the same time. He wants to make himself stronger before the mother-in-law comes as far as possible. Shen Gongzi, when will you come out? Hua Shangyu was very anxious to wait outside and couldn't help asking. I'm still practicing, I don't know when to go out. Shen Shang smiled and said, Sister Shangyu, you are too fierce, I am afraid that you will be beaten after going out. Where am I fierce? I'm very gentle and kind. Hua Shangyu smiled softly, I was misunderstood before. It's all because I was too worried about Zilan, thinking she was cheated. You are the little apprentice of Sister Xiao, then you are my younger brother, and I will treat you well. Yan Zilan was despising beside him. She said that she wanted to calm down. Now it's too fast to change her face. Hua Shangyu, of course, believes that Shen Shang is Xiao Shanglan's apprentice, and in her eyes, a young boy must not do anything to Yan Zilan. She just wanted to know how Shen Shang made Wang-level blood yuan pill. After all, she was a pill-making person, and she understood what it meant to refining the king of pills at a young age. Even she can't make several king-level spirit pill in one furnace. Sister Shangyu, I really want to carry out very important cultivation, you have to wait patiently. Shen Shang sighed. I'm breaking through the key now. Shang Yu, don't disturb Master Shen. Anyway, he is here, and he will come out sooner or later. Yan Zilan smiled. Besides, this little villain likes beautiful women, he will not deliberately hide from you. That line, I will take this pill to see how effective it is. Hua Shangyu thought about it carefully. Shen Shang would definitely not be able to run, and she also had a lot of patience, and then came to a room to eat the pill of blood yuan. That pill is of little use to her. After all, her current cultivation level is very high. She eats blood yuan pill, and she just wants to feel the effect carefully, and analyze how the blood pill is different from others. This process needs to be very serious, and it is also the ability that every pharmacist must master. When Yan Zilan saw that Hua Shangyu hadn't clashed with Shen Shang, she was more at ease and then went back to her room to rest. Night. Shen Shang sneaked out of Baihualu quietly, and his blood energy improved a lot. He didn't know the specifics. He estimated that it was about 300. Both Yan Zilan and Hua Shangyu were at the pinnacle of Taoist realm, but they could not find Shen Shang leaving Baihualu. Shen Shang first came to Pei Shang's residence in the basement quietly and discussed some things with him. This was a plan for the blue and green mother-in-law. After asking Pei to hurt, Shen Shang quietly came to the hotel of Heian Gang. Shen Shang came in the middle of the night, and Heian was not surprised, because most of the people who did this job acted in the middle of the night. Shen Gongzi, I have contacted the Black Bat, he said that he will help you smooth the death of Huang Ling. Heian said. Not long ago, news came out that the Black Bat said that Huang Ling killed him accidentally. He really said that, this is not reasonable. Shen Shang said. I came out tonight, just to deal with this matter. Why is it irrational? Heian asked. Black Bat says this, it is equivalent to help me, the three princes will definitely have doubts. And who is Huang Ling? That is the chief disciple of Xingyanman. Xingyan Zongjiao is also the person of the three princes, which will definitely be contradictory. As a result, the Black Bat cannot lurking next to the three princes for a long time. Shen Shang said. Black Bats should be cautious in doing things. Why is he so reckless? Heian thinks that Black Bats are not good at doing so. He is afraid of me, he is eager to loyal to me, eager to express himself, so he made a mistake. Shen Shang laughed. However, I just need him to do so. Shen Gongzi has any plans, do you want to cooperate? He Yan asked. Not for the time being, you will know when you wait. I'll go find the black bat now. Is he still in the city? Shen Shang asked. The three princes gave the black bat a very important task, which was to let him grab Yiwawa by any means. It can be seen that the breakthrough of the three princes is also imminent. So the black bat is still in Spark City. Black bat is in the city's main palace. He Yan nodded and gave Shen Shang an address. Shen Shang immediately set off to find the black bat. The black bat is in the city's mansion, and now the city master's position is represented by him. It was late at night and the black bat was resting in the room. Although the black bat is resting, it remains extremely vigilant. However, Shen Shang appeared easily in his room. Black bat, Shen Shang yelled softly. The black bat shuddered, and then quickly got off the bed and bowed its head. Black bat meets its master. Black bat's voice shuddered a little. The villain has taken care of Huang Ling's death today, and no one will ever doubt the master. You are doing something wrong. Both the third prince and Xingyan Zongjia will doubt you. In this way, how can you lurking next to the third prince in the future? Shen Shang said. The villain was at a loss for a while, and asked the master to forgive me. The black bat also knew that he was lurking beside the three princes, which was very important to Shen Shang. Do you have a way to make the appointment of the three princes? Are there any other strong men around him? Shen Shang said. It is best to meet outside the city. The black bat shuddered suddenly. Master, are you going to start with the three princes? He is the son of the great emperor, and it is absolutely impossible. The black bat paid a second prayer. This will cause the master to fall into a state of nowhere. I don't kill him. When you ask him out, you say you have caught Yiwawa. In any case, you have to ask him to meet outside the city. Shen Shang said. Yes, even if the villain has given his life, this must be done. Black bat thought about it, and took out a map and spread it on the ground. I will find a way to ask him to meet in this villa outside the city. Is there any master around him? Shen Shang asked. There will be accompanied by Xingyan, and the three princes themselves are the ninth Taoist realm. He also has many powerful self-defense magic weapons and spells. Black bat rode. If only me, Xingyanho, Han and Li Bo, even with the addition of the owner, he was not sure to win him. Why? Shen Shang asked. Because the body protection magic weapon of the three princes is extremely powerful, it can guarantee that no one can catch him, unless it is the emperor-level strongman with 10 Taoist realms. Black bat sighed. Master, since you want to shoot, villain willing to pay any price to help the master complete the plan. You can do it with confidence. Shen Shang patted the black bat's shoulder and said, after this matter is completed, you will fly Huang Tangda. The black bat trembled and thanked quickly. Shen Shang and black bat left a communication symbol with each other, which is specially made and will not be tapped by others. After seeing the black bat, Shen Shang quietly returned to the top floor of Baihua building. He had just been back and was caught by Hua Shangyu. Shen Shang now wears a mask on his face, and Hua Shangyu can't see his appearance. He is anxious and quickly walks over to take off Shen Zhang's mask. However, Shen Zhang's body is very superb, and he avoided it at once. Sister Shangyu, you are just here, can you do me a favor? After the event, I will teach you the refining king-level blood element pill. Shen Shang whispered. Sister Zilin cannot know, because of this things are more risky. Do you like this site? Donate here. World Defying Dan God Chapter 3896, Narcissistic Shangyu. Hua Shangyu didn't take Shen Zhang's mask, she also wanted to know what Shen Shang was secretly doing. Adventure. You still have to hide Zilin. Hua Shangyu's charming face suddenly became a bit fierce, but she suddenly looked mysterious and lowered her voice. How risky? If it's not dangerous enough, I won't help you. Shen Shang knows Waiuyu very well and knows that this fairy likes to do such things. It's not convenient to talk here, let's say another place. Shen Shang was also afraid that Yan Zilin knew. After all, Yan Zilin is in charge of the entire Baihualu business. She still has some concerns about her work, and she prefers a more stable one. So Shen Shang can't let Yan Zilin know his other plans, otherwise she will definitely stop. Come, Hua Shangyu turned and took Shen Shang to her room. She didn't mind being alone in a room with Shen Shang. In her eyes, this kind of young boy would be able to settle in 2 or 3, and he was not afraid of what he thought of himself. Take off the mask. Hua Shangyu stared at Shen Zhang's black mask, uncomfortable and curious. Don't pick. I'm so handsome, I'm afraid you like me. Shen Shang quickly waved his hand. My floral fragrance moon is extremely beautiful, and I am strong and proficient in medicine. I am so good that I never put any man in my eyes. I have never been interested in any man since I was born. So rest assured, I won't like you, let alone you. Hua Shangyu Jiao smiled and stroked her peerless charming face. You are narcissistic enough, Shen Shang whispered. One another. Hua Shangyu smiled and said, hurry up. Or I won't help you. I won't learn the practice of the blood yuan pill, I won't help you. No, I'm so handsome. The reason why you haven't touched men is because they are not as handsome as me. Sister Shangyu, I am really too scared to be loved by women, because there are already many women around me. Although you are all so beautiful, my heart can barely accommodate you, but I don't want another good beauty to get lost. Shen Shang still didn't take off the mask, still smiling. You narcissist, less nonsense, forced me to be rude, right? Hua Shangyu went straight up to hold Shen Shang. It has to be said that Shen Shangshou is still too low. Facing the 10-year-old flower fragrance moon, like a little milk dog, there is no power to parry. After he was pressed against the wall, it was difficult to move, and the mask was quickly removed. The moment she took off Shen Zhang's mask, Hua Shangyu was really shocked. Her firm heart suddenly jumped a few times at that moment. To be honest, she admits that she was so moved, and also has a wonderful and familiar feeling. She couldn't say anything. In short, she saw Shen Zhang's face, and she felt very kind. She wanted to protect him and love him, even wanted to warm him up. Looking at Shen Zhang's handsome face, her hands couldn't help but stretch out over Shen Zhang's faces. She just rubbed Shen Zhang's face, and immediately withdrew her hand because she had a headache. Shen Shang was helpless. In fact, he also wanted to be touched by Hua Shangyu. The hands of these beautiful women were very soft and fragrant, and it was very comfortable for them to touch their faces. Hua Shangyu, like Yan Zilin and Long Huishan, touched Shen Zhang's face for the first time after a headache, and then immediately touched it for the second time. After several consecutive attempts, Hua Shangyu finally stopped touching. Surely Sister Xiao has put a curse on your face. Hua Shangyu snorted lightly, staring at Shen Zhang's face full of resentment. Sister Shangyu, why do you touch my face? Shen Shang whispered. You will not fall in love with me. Just want to see if your face is fake. Because I suspect you are wearing a human skin mask, so I want to check. Hua Shangyu said seriously. Relax, I don't feel anything about you, I am Floral Moon will never fall in love with any man. Great, Shen Shang smiled. What's so good? Isn't it something I'm happy about not being in love with? Hua Shangyu squinted at Shen Shang, and there was something uncomfortable in her heart. There are many beautiful women pursuing me. If you pursue me too, they will scare them all away. Shen Shang laughed. So you don't love me, that's great. You are Sister Xiao's little disciple. I am equivalent to Sister Xiao's sister, and I have a responsibility to urge you to practice. Don't worry, I will never let those who squawk me to harass you, and some women will harass you in the future. As long as I meet them, I will definitely beat them into pig heads. Hua Shangyu looks fierce. What if Sister Zilin harassed me? Shen Shang smiled. You, impossible, Sister Zilin will not like you. She is mine. Hua Shangyu gently squeezed Shen Zhang's waist. Hurry, what are you looking for me for? Sister Shangyu, you let me go first. Shen Shang smiled awkwardly. Hua Shangyu wore a red dress, a thigh protruding from the split long skirt, her knees were lower on Shen Zhang's abdomen, and she was so overbearing that he took the mask off the wall. Shen Shang is very wronged. He is just a young boy. This big sister who is one head taller than him so arrogantly put him on the wall, making him feel very self-esteem. Hua Shangyu retracted her legs and snorted, it's cheap for you. Shen Shang is very speechless, apparently he was rubbed several faces, obviously he was taken advantage of. Help me to catch the three princes. Shen Shang also started to say the right thing, this matter can't let Sister Zilin know. Three princes, which green onion? Hua Shangyu thought for a while, and I really don't know what these three princes are coming from, what is the strength? Ah, it's the three princes of the Great Flame Empire. Shen Shang said. Sister Shangyu, can you catch this guy and keep him from ventilating? What the hell? A broken prince, what's so scary? Don't say the third prince, the Tianyan Emperor is here, I can still beat him to cry and cry. Hua Shangyu embraced her chest with both hands, and she was awesome coquettish, very domineering. Really, Then how did I hear that you were angry with a little prince in the Tianong Empire? Shen Shang asked. That's because we are going to do business. Otherwise, I will blow up the prince and his dad at any time. Hua Shangyu got angry when he mentioned this. Xing, you promise you must get things done. By the way, Xing Yanmen's teaching is not weak. This teaching is the three princes' followers. Shen Shang urged again. Xing Yanmen is such a rotten school of thought, and the head teacher must also be a soft turtle. What's so scary? Hua Shangyu snorted, and then placed on Shen Zhang's shoulder. When will you act? Now. Shen Shang suddenly felt that this was not the charming and enchanting goblin he was familiar with. Why did he suddenly become so tough? But he can understand it after all. After all, these 100,000 years have faced many crises. Hua Shangyu, as a veteran-level figure, must have played many times, so the charming and enchanting she gradually became stronger and stronger with many battles. World-Defying Dan God Chapter 3897, Prince of Boar. Shen Shang suddenly felt very distressed, because Hua Shangyu was originally in alchemy, but she still needs to fight herself, indicating that they have faced a great crisis. However, when Hua Shangyu was Elder Dan, she had a cold and strong side. Later, as Shen Shang became more and more powerful, she always showed a charming posture to accompany Shen Shang. If Sister Long is here, I will let her go. I feel that she is stronger. Shen Shang really hopes that Long Wei is here. After all, this is a professional fighting female dragon emperor. If you can, Bai Yu or Bai Ziqian come, it would be even better. These two sisters are also professional killers. Which dragon sister? Hua Shangyu asked anxiously. Which Sister Long can there be? Shen Shang smiled. Of course, it is a very capable Sister Long. Well, there are more dragon sisters who can play in Bayawadiandi. Long Shuiyi, Long Huishan, Long Yu, Long Xuangru, Long Chiumu. Hua Shangyu wanted to figure out which Sister Long Shang Chen Shang knew. It's Long Huishan's Sister Long. Should she really be able to fight? Shen Shang asked again. Of course not. Long Yu, Shui Yi, and Xuangru are very strong. They haven't fought, and I can't be sure who is stronger. Hua Shangyu narrowed her charming eyes and stared at Shen Shang. Do you know Sister Huishan? Yeah, I saw her a while ago, and she kissed my face. I kissed her, and our relationship is good. Shen Shang laughed. I don't believe it. You dare to come to Sister Huishan, you must become ice. Hua Shangyu didn't believe it. You'll know when you see her and ask. Shen Shang spread his hands. Go, let's go now and get the three princes. Okay. Hua Shangyu took Shen Zhang's hand and set off. She didn't know what to do. She naturally grabbed Shen Zhang's hand, and there was an indescribable feeling in her hand. It was a feeling of warmth. She had never thought she would take the initiative to pull the man's hand before, and she would not feel embarrassed. Pulling Shen Zhang's hand seemed normal to her. What's wrong with me? Hua Shangyu suddenly wanted to shake Shen Zhang's hand away, because she had never been so intimate with men. However, she still did not throw away, because holding Shen Zhang's hand, she had a beautiful feeling in her heart that could not be said. In the middle of the night, Hua Shangyu took Shen Shang away. She just left a note for Yan Zilan, saying she had something to go out. Hua Shangyu was wrapped in a set of black armor with a domineering black mask on her face. Shen Shang also wears a mask, but Hua Shangyu wants to take it off because she really wants to see Shen Xiangga's handsome face, and I don't know why. She can't see Shen Xiangga's face, and she feels a bit lost. Shen Shang can feel that the soul of Hua Shangyu has a very friendly subconsciousness towards him. Hua Shangyu is also subconsciously acting on him. After all, they have had extremely deep feelings. It was this emotion that drove Hua Shangyu, which made her very kind to Shen Shang and had various inexplicable complex emotions. It's my woman, no matter what, I will never forget me. Shen Shang thought. When he saw Xiao Shanglan, he asked how to help them restore their memories. Hua Shangyu has a magic weapon for flying. It is a large black flower, and I do not know what it is. When flying at night, it is dark and can be hidden in the air. Shen Shang and Hua Shangyu were sitting inside this flower, and a fragrant floral fragrance made him very intoxicated. Sister Shangyu, do you often engage in assassinations? Shen Shang suddenly asked, because Hua Shangyu's equipment seems to be specializing in this aspect. The black armor worn by Hua Shangyu at this moment not only allows her to hide in the darkness, but also has the ability to hide herself. This magic weapon is also the same. flying in the sky is very quiet, and can also disappear without a trace in the night sky. No, I am only semi-professional. My main business is alchemy. Hua Shangyu smiled. Shen Gongzi, people are actually very gentle, not at all fierce. This is not to kill people, but to catch people. I want to catch the three princes alive. Shen Shang urged again. What do you catch him for? Hua Shangyu was very puzzled. This kind of character is hard to threaten. It is also difficult for you to control him. It is better to kill 100. I don't want to control him, and I don't want to ask him anything. I want him to live to complete my plan. Shen Shang said. He is very important to live, as long as I run out of him, I can kill him immediately. Yes, but you promised me that you must teach me the refining king-level blood element pill. Hua Shangyu laughed and said, if you gossip, I will strip you and then hang you on the Baihua building. I must teach you. This is very simple, the pig can learn. Shen Shang laughed. Are you scolding me for being a pig? Hua Shangyu Fang said. No, Sister Shangyu is so beautiful, how could it be a pig? If it is a pig, it is also a little pig. Shen Shang said he hidily. Again, pigs are not as graceful as you. Humph, little villain. Hua Shangyu poked Shen Zhang's waist. Soon, Hua Shangyu flew to Shen Zhang's designated map, and there was a mountain villa in front. The villa is very luxurious, and there are heavy guards inside and outside. However, Shen Shang and Hua Shangyu mixed in and played, and easily entered the villa. Haibat said that he would invite the three princes to this villa as soon as possible. Hua Shangyu and Shen Shang are hiding under a big tree outside the most luxurious building in the villa. Will the three princes be here tonight? Hua Shangyu asked in a low voice. Her voice was directly condensed into a silk thread and passed into Shen Zhang's ears. Only Shen Shang could hear it. I don't know, if he doesn't come, then we have to wait 2 or 3 days. Shen Shang used the knowledge to convey the sound, I can only hope he can come. Hua Shangyu secretly panicked, but did not expect this little boy to have such a powerful consciousness. She is alchemy, and she knows how much she can help alchemy. She is very curious now. Shen Zhang's cultivation is not high, why is there such a powerful consciousness? She had never heard of such a thing, and could only think that Shen Shang was talented. It's daybreak. The flowery moon hiding in the big tree is still very patient, but Shen Shang can't sit still. At this time, Hua Shangyu's armor overflowed with white light, and then she was completely invisible. Shen Shang will also be invisible, and he will be invisible immediately. Soon after dawn, the three princes and Xing Yan came to teach. Only the two of them entered the luxurious building. Hua Shangyu acted immediately, and somehow, she jumped out lightly, landed on the balcony of the second floor of the building, and then entered the building very carefully. Shen Shang can only follow, and Hua Shangyu left him on that big tree before. He was not too sure about Huayu, although he knew she was strong. The black bat is in that building, but he is in a state of panic now, because Shen Shang wants to deal with the three princes, which seems to him difficult to succeed. World Defying Dan God Chapter 3898, Black Bat Performance. In the inner hall, the three princes dressed in golden costumes sat on the head, a high posture. Xingyan Zongjiao seemed to be a respectable old man, but at this moment he could only stand beside the three princes. Black Bat, what's the matter with you? Actually killed the chief disciple of Xingyan Men. The voice of the three princes was dissatisfied with cold eyes. Xingyan, who was standing next to him, snorted. I was going to use this as an excuse for Shen Shang, and then let the Yi family pay a price, but you ran out to disturb the matter. Your Highness, because things are urgent, your subordinates did not have time to report to you. Huang Ling was indeed killed by Shen Shang. The black bat knelt on the ground on one knee and calmly said. Xing Yanzhong suddenly became angry, but there was no attack. Continue. The three princes waved their hands to stop Xing Yan from being angry. Because Shen Shang is a running dog under his subordinates have completely controlled him. Black Bat said, Your Highness has no idea, Shen Shang is a wizard, and the means of detoxification is extremely clever. It was he who saved Bai Shu that day. Bai Shu and Bai Yanqing detoxify. Hearing this, the three princes and Xingyan Zongjiao were all surprised. The poison in Yi Wawa was also solved by Shen Shang. The black bat looked at Xing Yan's palm, and said, Li Bo beside Xing Yanho, who had been hit by Xing Yan's blood curse palm, was Shen Zhang's help. Impossible, Xingyan Zongjiao shouted anxiously. How can he cure my Xingyan blood curse palm as a teenager? Can heal this wounded person, no more than 5 people in Dayan Empire. Li Bo was indeed cured. Not only Li Bo, but also the gang leader of the Black Flame Gang. He had hit the 9 dead spider silk arrow before, but now nothing happened. The 3 princes were talking. I have been sending people investigated the matter, but there was no clue. Black Inflammation's 9 dead spider silk wounds were also cured by Shen Shang. The Black Bat said again. The subordinate said, Shen Shang is a wizard. Your Highness, think about it, Shen Shang is now in the eyes of Xing Yanhu. Benefactor. And a big benefactor, with Xing Yanhu's character, absolutely trust him. The 3 princes lighted up and said, Black Bat, you get up first and take a seat. Thank you, Your Highness. Black Bat did not sit up, but continued to stand. At this time, Hua Shangyu also came in. The 3 princes and Xingyan Zongjiao did not notice her invisible. Hua Shangyu did not immediately start, because she wanted to see what the Black Bat would say next. Before, Shen Shang told her that the Black Bat was his. Hua Shangyu just wanted to know what Shen Shang did in secret, at least she didn't know that Shen Shang could cure the poisonous wound of the 9 dead spider silk arrows. Shen Shang is not only Xing Yanhu's great benefactor, but also Bai Yanqing's benefactor. Now, Bai Yanqing is in Yifu. Black Bat said. His Royal Highness, you urgently need Bai Shu or Yi Wawa to assist in practicing, and Shen Shang is deeply trusted by them. The 3rd prince nodded. Black Bat, Shen Shang is so powerful, how did you conquer him? Xingyan Zhongjiao questioned. I also want to know, said the 3rd prince. After all, he is a teenager, and his detoxification treatment is brilliant. He can kill Huang Ling, and he also relies on some poisonous weapons. But when he meets me, he has no way. Black Bat smiled proudly. However, he was in a hurry, because Shen Shang hadn't come yet, so if he went on like this, he couldn't delay. Where is Shen Shang now? The 3 princes asked again. He promised me that he will bring Yahuahua here tonight, said the Black Bat. Please wait patiently. Shen Shang also entered this inner hall. He heard what the Black Bat said. Although the Black Bat tells many secrets, it can win the trust of the 3 princes, so Shen Shang does not blame the Black Bat for recklessness. Otherwise, the Black Bat said that he would kill Huang Ling, and he will definitely be chased by Xing Yan. There is another very important matter for your subordinates to discuss with Your Highness. After the Black Bat finished, he looked at Xing Yan, the teacher beside the 3rd prince, and signaled that the matter was very confidential. Black Bat, what the **** are you paying attention to? Xing Yanzhong noticed that the Black Bat was not right, but there was no evidence. Teacher Xingyan, have you suppressed Xingyanho in Spark City for so many years? Now Your Highness cultivation is experiencing a bottleneck and is in urgent need of talented female auxiliary cultivation, can you provide it? How many girl disciples have you reserved at Xingyanmen? I am afraid that those female disciples have been sold to others as human feelings, right? Now Your Highness needs it, but you can't take it out. You never put Your Highness first. The Black Bat retorted angrily. The 3rd prince's face also gradually cooled down, because the Black Bat said that it was indeed the anger in his heart. Xingyanmen is also a good sect, but now he can't come up with a female disciple who is suitable for assisting his cultivation. There was originally it, but it became less and less later, which means that it must have been quietly sent out by Xingyan. Teacher Xingyan, please also avoid it. The 3 princes said in a deep voice. His Royal Highness, I have never had dissent. The reason why our female disciples are inadequate is quietly poached by Bayawadiandi, we have never given them away. Xing Yanzhong indignantly pointed out and pointed at the Black Bat. Dao, Black Bat, you are provoking my relationship with Your Highness. Teacher Xingyan, please evade it for the time being. I believe what you said. During this time, it has indeed attracted many outstanding female disciples, and I also know about this matter. The 3 princes waved. Xingyan Zongjiao can only resign, otherwise it will only make the 3 princes even more resentful of him. Hua Shangyu was a little angry in her heart, because these honorable figures had been thinking of using women to assist in cultivation all day. Auxiliary practice will do little harm to women, but the damage is very great, and some can even torture women very miserably. She had been unable to resist the shot just now, but it was not easy to think of secretly winning the 3 princes. She could only wait for Xingyan to leave. In fact, if she just started, Shen Shang can cover up the big movement here. Xingyan Zongjiao left. Shen Shang used his consciousness to confirm that Xingyan Zongjiao was far away from this inner hall, and immediately transmitted a sound to Hua Shangyu. Sister Shangyu, let's do it. Try not to hurt the body of the three princes, it is best to keep his body intact, Shen Shang urged again. Hua Shangyu didn't expect Shen Shang to follow in quietly. Hearing Shen Zhang's words from God's consciousness, Hua Shangyu immediately had a plan. She walked quickly, and then a purple mist rushed out quickly, covering the body of the three princes. In just an instant, the three princes twitched and couldn't even speak. Shen Shang, I'm done. Hua Shangyu said. The three princes were poisoned, and they would not die for a while, and they were speechless. This move is indeed very good. The black bat was surprised, and the three princes were actually won. Even the three princes did not expect that there was an ambush here, and the black bat really betrayed him. World Defying Dan God Chapter 3899, New Third Prince. When I came in before, Xingyan Zongjiao checked it very carefully, and found nothing. The three princes regretted inwardly, and regretted not listening to the teaching of Xingyan. He now just wanted to shout Xingyan. Do you want to go out to kill Xingyan Palm? Hua Shangyu said in a deep voice. She pretended that her voice was hoarse, and she was wearing a mask. No one knew who she was. Not for the time being, just leave that guy a dog's life. Shen Shang said. You are guarding at the door, if he breaks in, then take him down. Shen Shang came to the third prince. Be careful, poisonous, Hua Shangyu urged. I'm not afraid. Shen Shang looked at the terrified three princes. He smiled and said, Are you curious who I am? I am Shen Shang. At this time, Black Bat also came over and respected Shen Shang. Master, just now. In order to trust the three princes, I had to say something disrespectful to the master and ask the master to punish. The third prince was even more shocked. The black bat was so loyal, really like a dog. Why is such a powerful black bat so loyal to Shen Shang? The third prince's teeth were trembling. He tried to move his mouth very hard and wanted to speak, but he couldn't speak. Hua Shangyu is so poisonous that he directly paralyzed the three princes, making him unable to speak. Are you going to say that you are the three princes? If something happens to you, Emperor Tianyan will not let me go, right? Shen Shang laughed. The three princes blinked quickly. I am not afraid of Emperor Tianyan at all. He is an ant in front of me. I can trample him to death. Shen Shang smiled. Of course, you can't see this scene. Master, if the three princes have an accident here, and the Emperor Tianyan traces it down, I can't get rid of it. Black Bat Road said. Black Bat, do you know the three princes well? You have followed him for so many years, and you must know everything about him. Shen Shang said. It's true. The black bat nodded. I want to transfer your soul to the three princes, and you will live for him in the future. Shen Shang smiled. Relax, I will also incorporate all the memories of the three princes into your soul, so that you can understand him better. Quote. Black Bat was shocked, and Waiuyu was shocked. And the three princes were frightened and shocked. Black Bat was speechless, and naturally he had no opinion. Although the cultivation ability of the three princes is not as high as him, the prince's identity, that kind of status, is far from that he can match. After you pretend to be the three princes, your body can't take it anymore, and you have to pretend to kill the black bats, so that Xingyan Zongjiao can trust and worship you very much. Shen Shang said again. Then Xingyan Zongjiao start. Hua Shangyu was surprised. Shen Zhang's method was really terrible and brilliant. If it could be done, he could even control the entire Great Flame Empire. Both Hua Shangyu and Black Bat immediately guessed Shen Zhang's big plan. They all know that Shen Shang and Xing Yanho have a good relationship, and the three princes will be ready to take over the entire Spark City. If you can fully control the city of Spark, then you can develop secretly in the city of Spark, and then win the other big cities in the entire Tianwo state, and finally launch a general attack on the Emperor City to completely control the entire Great Flame Empire. All this, Shen Shang can be behind the scenes, no need to show up at all. The third prince can also think of this serious consequence. Go, Shen Shang smiled. Remember, you will be the three princes from now on. Shen Shang started right away, and the black bat was very cooperative. Because of the tight time, Shen Shang had to use the most powerful consciousness to perform, which would make him quickly tired. There is also a flowery moon, so he can proceed with confidence. Half an hour later, Shen Shang finally finished, and finally let Hua Shangyu bring Jiayu Dan to the three princes to eat. Three princes. Shen Shang looked at the awakening of the three princes. The host call me Shen Gongzi. Shen Shang smiled. Shen Gongzi, I am the three princes of the Great Flame Empire, Zhao Jingzong. The three princes' handsome faces showed a confident smile. Very good, Shen Shang nodded and smiled. Although the soul of the black bat was transferred by Shen Shang to the three princes, Shen Shang could still control the black bat. You try it next, will it be seen by Xingyan Zongjiao? Shen Shang called Hua Shangyu and said, is there any poison, give the poison three princes to deal with Xingyan Zongjiao. Shen Shang doesn't want to kill Xingyan Zongjiao, if he dies, he will definitely alarm the Emperor city. It is best to control Xingyan Palm. However, Xingyan Zongjiao is not easy to catch alive. Shen Shang is still not sure about Hua Shangyu, fearing that Xingyan Zongjiao will run away in her hands. Hua Shangyu gave Zhao Jingzong a bottle of poison and then went into hiding with Shen Shang. From now on, I will no longer be a black bat, and I will not be a black bat. I am Zhao Jingzong, and I am the three princes. This is the new identity given to me by the master. Zhao Jingzong closed his eyes and meditated many times in his heart, this is Zhao Jingzong. He quickly settled down, and then the storage bag found the messenger to teach Xingyan outside. Xingyan teaches, come in quickly. Zhao Jingzong sent the message. Xingyan Zongjiao came at a very fast speed and broke in. After coming in, he saw that the black bat's body fell to the ground, and he shouted anxiously, Your Highness, are you okay? Zhao Jingzong shook his head, I'm fine. The black bat really betrayed me. Is Your Highness intentional? Xingyan Zongjiao looked shocked. He did not expect the three princes to defeat the black bat. Yes, otherwise he can't detect the evil intentions of the black bat, he really shot me. Zhao Jingzong smiled. Xingyan Palms, you are the most sincere to me, I really did not misread you. Your Highness, you are too risky. If something really happened to you, I wouldn't live. Although Xingyan Zongjiao said this, he was ecstatic in his heart and asked anxiously, Your Highness, are you not hurt? He was very upset before, because he felt that Zhao Jingzong was very dissatisfied with him, and now that the black bat is killed, he is naturally very happy. It was hurt, but it didn't hurt. Zhao Jingzong said. His Royal Highness, is it true that Shen Zhang's thing? Is he really that powerful? Xingyan whispered. Zhao Jingzong nodded and said, Shen Shang controls the black bat. The reason why Shen Shang can detoxify and heal all kinds of wounds is because he has a wonderful medicine. With that said, he took out a bottle, the one that Hua Shangyu gave him. That's the medicine. Shen Shang gave the black bat a bottle for self-defense. I was seriously injured just now, and I just ate a little bit, and I recovered as before. Zhao Jingzong finished and handed Xingyan Zhang said, Look, see, is there a way to analyze the formula and refine this medicine? Xingyan Zongjiao now believes that the three princes in front of him can open the bottle immediately after receiving it. After opening, a burst of fuchsia powder spewed out and rushed directly to his face. Xingyan Zhang suddenly screamed and then twitched. World-Defying Dan God Chapter 3900, Recognize the Lord. Seeing that Zhao Jingzong succeeded, Shen Shang had just praised him for his good work. Unexpectedly, the Xingyan master suddenly jumped up, and then rushed out of that door. Hua Shangyu's reaction was extremely fast, flashing to the door in an instant, kicking Xingyan's palm back to the inner hall. The force of her foot was very strong, and the terrible blood burst out, making Xingyan Zhang despair. Xingyan Zongjiao is the king of the ninefold Daorin realm. He knows exactly what that level of blood means, but it is an emperor-level strongman of the 10th level. Why is there an imperial powerhouse here? Who is going to deal with him? Why did the three princes strike him? Why was the black bat killed by the three princes? Not only did Xingyan teach fear, but even Zhao Jingzong was shocked. He really did not expect that Shen Shang actually brought an emperor-level strongman. He just took the poison from Hua Shangyu, but he did not see that Hua Shangyu was the most important person in Taoism. Because he said before that he wanted to easily win the three princes and others, unless it was an emperor-level strongman. Shen Shang really brings an emperor-level strongman, and still knows how to use poison. After Hua Shangyu kicked Xingyan Zongjiao into the inner hall, and then rushed over, she did not slam again, because the Xingyan Palmjiao would be abolished again. Shen Shang had told her before that he would keep Xingyan in charge, because he wanted to control Xingyan in charge. Hua Shangyu can probably guess Shen Zhang's plan to control the entire Spark City. Baihualu is going to do business in Spark City, and is blocked everywhere, mainly by the three princes Zhao Jingzong behind. And now, the new three princes are Shen Zhang's loyal running dogs, and then control Xingyan Palms, then Shen Shang can cover the sky with one hand in Spark City. At that time, Bayawatiandi can also develop in the secret city of Spark, and can be regarded as an important branch of the Great Flame Empire. Hua Shangyu can only take out a large amount of poison and pour it into the body of Xingyan Palm. The poison powder used by Zhao Jingzong before was a perfect process, but Xingyan Zongjiao detoxified in an instant, so he was almost escaped. Xingyan Palm teaches such a cautious person, maybe he has always contained a precious detoxification pill, and after he was poisoned, he crushed it. Or it may contain another kind of Dan, which can explode the whole body's blood gas in a short time, and can use this opportunity to get out of trouble. It's done, Hua Shangyu said to Shen Shang. After taking down Xingyan Palm, Shen Shang finally felt relieved and then appeared in front of Xingyan Palm. Xingyan Zongjiao was poisoned and injured at this time, but he did not pass out. He was still very spiritual. He opened his eyes wide and watched the legendary magical boy appear, his heart was even more frightened. What is the origin of this person? It can actually let the three princes work for it, and there are powerful masters of poison emperor level around them. Xingyan palmed his thoughts, and he can only think of them as those of heavenly venerable. Shen Gongzi, I was careless. Please forgive me. Zhao Jingzong panicked. You have done a beautiful job. Shen Shang waved. Xingyan Zongjiao was even more horrified to see Zhao Jingzong's attitude towards Shen Shang, because this is exactly the same as the master and servant. The three princes are slaves to others. How can that be? That was the imperial prince, although the fight for the prince's position failed, but the position was there. Shen Shang immediately released a trace of flames, that is, the Suzaku green dragon fire, and then very skillfully injected into the head of Xingyan Palm and hit his soul. As long as the consciousness is not strong enough, it can't resist Shen Zhang's move. Xingyan Zhang immediately wailed with pain. Hua Shangyu was the first time I saw this method. I also saw scalp tingling beside me, and wanted to learn. Shen Shang is also helping Xingyan Zongjiao to detoxify and heal. This is what makes Xingyan Zongjiao fear the most. He swears that this teenager is the most terrible person he has ever seen. In his eyes, even those devil emperors are not as terrible as this young man's means. It is also true that the demon emperor who died by Shen Shang was still cold. Only half an hour later, Xingyan Zongjiao trembling and kneeling on the ground, handing a bowl of tea to Shen Shang. Mr. Shen, please use tea. Xingyan said respectfully. Well, I killed the chief disciple of Xingyanman. Shen Shang took the tea ceremony. It's just a waste. If you die, you die. Xingyan taught. He can die in Master Shen's hands, and he is lucky in his 3 lives. Shen Shang nodded with satisfaction, and then glanced at Zhao Jingzong, said, Xingyan Zongjiao, from now on you will cooperate with the 3 princes, you have to obey his orders. Xingyan Palm was puzzled, he already listened to the 3 princes. And Zhao Jingzong is comfortable in his heart. When he was a black bat before, he was taught by Yin Xingyan. You all have to listen to me. Shen Shang laughed. Relax, as long as you are a good dog, I guarantee that you will be able to fly Huang Tengda. The gains from your loyalty to the royal family are far better than to follow me. Yes, Zhao Jingzong and Xingyan Zhang quickly nodded. Also, the mother-in-law of Blue and White intends to come to Baihualu for trouble. I will ask the 2 of you to cooperate with me. I want to yin her and make her a dog. Shen Shang smiled. Hua Shangyu is in excitement. The Blue and White mother-in-law is a big obstacle for them in the Dayan Empire. If they can control the Blue and White mother-in-law, they will be much better in the Dayan Empire in the future. Zhao Jingzong and Xingyan Palm taught that he didn't dare to disobey Shen Shang, otherwise the strange flame would make his soul seem to be sentenced to hell. Dealing with the matter here, Shen Shang asked Zhao Jingzong and Xingyan to teach them how to secretly control the entire Spark City in the future, and not let the Emperor City know it. There is also the matter of handling Xingyanho. Shen Shang doesn't plan to worry too much about this kind of thing. After all, Zhao Jingzong and Xingyan, as well as Xingyanho, are all old foxes, and they can definitely cooperate with each other. Shen Shang and Hua Shangyu left the villa and returned to the Baihua Tower in Spark City. Hua Shangyu releases a car from the storage magic weapon. No beast pulls the car, but this car absorbs the energy of Spar and can run on its own. Sister Shangyu, your poison won't work. Shen Shang shook his head and smiled in the compartment. This is already a very good level. It can only be said that Xingyan Zongjiao is quite capable. Hua Shangyu also took off her mask to reveal the charming face. What happened before, you must keep it secret, don't tell Sister Zilin for the time being. Shen Shang said, if too many people know about this matter, it is easy to leak it out. Do you trust me like this? Hua Shangyu looked at Shen Shang with a smile, and said, Son, Shen, your means are really varied. My sister is an eye-opener today. I have more ways to go. Shen Shang grinned. Sister Shangyu, do you like me a little now? It's not just a little bit, I like you very much now. Hua Shangyu giggled. I understand why Zilan praises you so much, and the heart is spring.